No, I'm not Taj Mowry. I'm just a young nigga with a podcast. What's poppin'? I'm your host, Don Cornelius, and we back again with another episode of your favorite but most hated podcast. 140 characters. Morocco Joe and this bitch. What's
Yo,
poppin'?
hold on a minute. I'm gonna get right into it today, man. This man got Florida looking bad, bro.
Oh,
This
that's what we
man
jumping
got
into? Bet.
Florida looking bad, bro. You see this shit?
Speak on it.
Oh
Speak on
my
it.
god, bro. The title of this video says it all. The Black Bart Simpson. My man is out here defending himself on a murder rap with a death penalty murder trial. He's trying to defend, yelling at the jury. Now, you see the video?
I'm gonna pull the video up. Keep talking about it. I'm gonna pull the
Oh my
video up.
god, my man is out here yelling at the jury. He's insane, bro. First off, they charged the man with killing his old lady, and she had cerebral palsy, could barely talk. Killed his daughter, damn near killed his son. Like ridiculous, bro. Oh my god, burnt the house down. It's craziness. Now he's trying to defend himself. This happened 2 years ago, by the way, before COVID. Don't blame COVID.
But that nigga, yeah, I'm gonna pull up the video. But yeah, if y'all haven't heard, he shot his woman. She didn't die. So then he beats her to death with the gun. She dies. Then he takes an axe to his daughter's head, who she was autistic, so that kind of touched a soft spot with me. Takes an axe to her head, kills her, stabs his son to where
now he's on in trial on TV trying to defend himself. Unbelievable.
I just want to see his opening statement video. Here
it's
it
like
is, right
30
here.
minutes, bro. It's like 30 minutes long.
No. I just need the part where that nigga starts yelling, dog. That's the only...
the whole thing, bro. It's the whole thing. It's like he look like you up there.
Whoa.
No. You know, when you get on one, he look like you when you mad as hell on one, just going off for no reason. He look just like I'm like, we out here looking crazy.
I'm gonna pull it up. Here we go.
Unbelievable. Look at this man.
Thank you, Fox 13, for this. Oh, I ain't got no sound to it.
You can look it up on your own, bro. This man is a nut, bro.
Major nut. Look at Buddy's face. Yo, he looked like the lead singer of Mint Condition. Why ain't I getting no sound out of this?
Bro, this happened about 25, not even 20 minutes from my house, dog. Unbelievable that he making Tampa look this bad, bro. This is our Fox News station. Where I live at, this is the Fox News station, right? Fox 13. This is us, bro. He got the whole community looking crazy out here.
I'm gonna bring it back. Look at Buddy's face right here. This nigga try to say that if you look, the evidence has been tampered with. Look at this nigga.
He kept saying over and over again, the evidence will show you. And he just yelling at the jury, bro.
And then they talked to a cop and he was like, actually, the evidence hasn't been tampered with at all.
Look at this shit. Yo, one of the things he said was, how come the girlfriend's phone call log doesn't show a call to 911? Because you deleted it, bro. That's why they got a recorded call.
They got a report of her talking.
Call log. It's not that serious, dog. Like, it's unbelievable. He got Florida looking crazy out here.
Welcome, John Boy, to the show. What's poppin', Slime?
What's up, baby? How are you?
What's up, John?
Yeah. So
we talking about this crazy motherfucker in Florida right now, making us all look bad.
They're basically gonna give that nigga life, but I mean, this is funny.
It's Florida. We kill motherfuckers.
Florida still got the death penalty.
Yeah, this is a death penalty trial. It's capital murder, bro. He's going.
Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back and go to the Church of Joe. Let's go. Like you're saying some good stuff. Let's go.
It's the death penalty. This is Florida, man. He's going to the death penalty. If he loses this case, he's getting the chair, bro. Or he's gonna get hung, or he's getting fired squatted, or some shit.
That nigga trying to get insanity, dog. I think that's what he's going for.
No, the judge already said he's good to go because he's defending himself. The judge said he's confident. He's competent enough to defend himself. He's not insane. Psychologist met
nigga
with him.
is
Everything.
stupid. I much rather have a court-appointed lawyer than fucking defend myself.
You know what? He's
Well, I
crazy.
mean,
Like,
that's just reasonability right there. I mean, but to say that like, hey, I take a court-appointed attorney is just foolish. Like, you need to pay some money if you're trying to get out of
That
it.
nigga about to pull a OJ. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit, Your Honor. It's nut ass nigga going to
This trial's
jail.
gonna last 2 days, and his ass is getting death penalty. That's what's gonna happen. And in the meantime,
Man.
he got the whole city of Tampa looking like a bunch of idiots, bro.
Y'all,
All
hey,
out here, we all look
hey,
stupid. Up in this bitch.
y'all do get buck wild in Florida though, nigga.
Yeah, but come on, bro. My man looked great. He looked like a super saiyan.
I feel like he might be the most sane lawyer in Florida, nigga.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Y'all boys,
That nigga is crazy.
Yo,
That shit, man.
It's unreal, man. He got us all looking like idiots out here, man. We're not like that. Florida people are nice people. This guy is a crazy person. Like,
Yeah, that nigga's insane.
how you get a mullet with dreads?
If you
How do
look
you
at
make a mullet out of dreads? How do you even do it?
So why do we lump in Florida man? So why do we do that? Why is it Florida man?
that's where
He's from Tampa. 5-10 minutes from my house. This man did describe. Like,
ain't nothing down there but prostitutes and buccaneers, nigga.
no, Tampa's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
Nice
I've heard Tampa's nice. I heard Tampa's nice.
It's beautiful,
Shout
man.
out
You got
Tampa,
clear
but
water. You got clear water, Tampa Bay, and you got like Tarpon. You got where I live, Palm Harbor. It's nice out here, man. It's beautiful.
you got to get your mans though out, man. That nigga.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do about this guy. He lost me.
That nigga looking crazy in the cat shit, G.
Crazier than crazy glue. You know what I'm saying?
Like that nigga said, "Fuck it, I'm on one." That nigga, dog. And today, from what happened, his son testified against him, and he was like, "Son, would I hurt you?" And his son looked at him and said, "Yes, nigga, you did." The fuck you mean?
You
I
just
stabbed
can't
me.
believe. There's people out here that believe this guy. Not out here in Florida, but there's people in the world that have to believe this guy.
Why?
How dumb can you?
Why?
Look at the comments, bro. People believe it.
What up, Freddie? If you still here, Freddie was watching.
Bearcat, what's up, Bearcat?
I be forgetting to look at the comments when I do this shit. Let me post this. I'm gonna post the link so people can jump in on the combo.
if anybody has anything to say about this, trust me, people from Florida are not this crazy, bro. We are nice people.
A lot of shit happened in Florida. When Bath salt started popping off, that was Florida.
You know, I can't even say nothing about that because you're right. There's nothing I can say on that.
Carol Baskin, Florida, nigga.
Everybody in like a pack of baloney. Why do you keep doing that? I mean, I feel you. Like there's a reason why I call him Florida man. But for real, like, do we have statistics that would say that there are more crazy shit that happens in Florida that does anywhere else in the Americas?
Yeah, there are some statistics that say that.
Something in the water, the air, in the alligators, something everywhere.
So look, I'll tell you this. I moved down here a while ago, like JB. I'm telling you that like the first probably 3 months I was out here, there was a news report about these 5, like they were all Haitian dudes, and they were traveling up and down Florida and robbing, like really robbing.
Like, Zopound, nigga. You ain't seen Bad Boys 2, nigga? Them Haitians don't play.
They were robbing like banks, and they were robbing like check cash and places.
Stop and appreciate the reference. Coming out of my mouth.
Bro, they were doing stuff bare face, no masks, no nothing, bro. And it's COVID. Like, you could have put a mask on, like you wouldn't even have gotten known. Like,
how you gonna identify Haitian? Or they all got them wicks in their head, nigga.
I don't know, bro.
They all look like Kodak Black, nigga. Like, who you gonna point at?
I was shocked. I went from watching this Blacksburg news with nothing going on. I came out here the first day I'm out here. I'm watching the news report. 5 Haitian gentlemen, and they just popping their pictures right on the news. Robbing, dude, just like
It's 1600s out here. Like, this is
So what are you defending right now?
Hey, this show gonna get ratchet tonight. This
it's just
show is
different
brought
out
to
here
you
in
by
Florida.
99 Watermelon, by the way. But
Don't
I'm going
nobody want to drink that. What are you drinking?
something that's wet and cheap, and I'm getting in my bag tonight. So
Get the hooch.
yeah, get the hooch, please.
That's basically what that you drinking toilet wine.
Man.
Drinking hooch. You got the hooch,
Who got the hooch?
baby. Let me not show my whiteness.
Don't even start on that shit.
I'm 3.14% white. The amount of whatever pi equals is how much white I got in me.
Hey, look, for real, like just get that. Like, there were
How much
two
it costs to
times
turn
a
that
day-
white pie into Negro
Hey,
pie?
Yeah.
there were 2 times a day. There were 2 times a day
Oh
in
my
my
God.
existence that I had to look at everybody and I had to be like, I don't get you. Like, I don't get you. Like, what are you doing? You just waiting to tell on somebody? Like, why do you even say shit? Why are you being even involved?
John, why you got that Dave Attell fedora on?
Insomniac.
Oh,
David
fuck.
Tell? Oh, you look just like David Tell, dog.
I told you I'm in my bag tonight, nigga. I'm pulling out gang of references, yo.
Like, this dumb can do it on his own. You don't need to help him out.
Young David Tell. All right, so
Young Dave.
yo, that's some funny shit.
You should put David Tell picture on the screen right now with that fedora he wearing, dog. Like,
Yo,
that's
hold
David.
on. I got you. I got you.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Don't
God.
To John's point, man.
It's not even a fedora.
To John's point, man, the people in Florida, we're good people, but damn, we got some crazy ones out here. We do got some crazy. Like, our crazy people out here, they're a different breed of crazy. We got good, normal people too, but the crazy ones here, they just a step above. They real crazy.
It's redneck shit, man. Fucking hillbilly shit. Like, those people are a different breed. There's nothing more terrifying to me in the entire world than a good old boy. If you a good old boy, I'm scared to death of you. I'd go hang out with gangsters all fucking day. But I get next to a good old boy, I start getting nervous. Because that motherfucker will take you out and bury you in the fucking forest. I got a chance, man. I'm just saying, like, for real talk. A good old boy, there's nothing more terrifying than a redneck. Dude.
John,
Redneck.
flip the screen around so you can see the video. John, flip the screen around so you can see the video. You're looking at you.
Yo, this the one.
Oh, John. Oh my
This the
God.
one. Yo, I'm dying. Oh shit, I'm in fucking tears. But nah, rednecks don't scare me, man, because at the end of the day, they just want their guns to be left alone, just like niggas, bro.
They should scare the shit out of you, dude. For real. Like, they should scare the shit out of you. If
Why?
anybody, the most dangerous people in the entire world
Are white women because their words are taken as gold and can get me locked up.
Nah, you know who the most dangerous people are in the world, man?
But you're not listening to what I'm saying. And I'm saying some shit. Like,
I'm
for
gonna let
real.
you land. I'm gonna let you land.
So there's nothing more terrifying in the world than a good old boy who thinks that all of his beliefs are based upon the Bible and what his mama told him.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
Hey,
how
no,
I live, bro.
what are you talking about? There's everything wrong with that. Your mama don't know shit. And Jesus, what the fuck you think you are? Like, that's for you to believe in and for you to be a good person. Your shit ain't based upon what your mama said. Your mama's dumb. There's a reason why she beat your ass. And for me, at least, she beat my ass because she thought she was doing what Jesus said to do. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Guess what she did? She built a bitter, hateful young man that fucking has his own opinions on everything. What she created was everything that she was trying not to create, man. Look, I listen to heavy metal music. Hail Satan. I'm a white guy. I'm a black people. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm saying it. Like, that's what my mom did to me.
Hail Satan, bro.
Hail Satan.
No, don't do that.
Boo, this man.
No,
Y'all
I,
need
I
to
feel what he's saying though. I feel what he's saying, but just for me, the most dangerous people in this world is white women. Because as soon as they say you did something to them, you did it.
Well,
I'm
that
in,
is true.
Well,
That is
stop doing
true.
stuff to him, Jordan.
I don't do shit to him, Joe. Get the fuck out of here, you nut ass nigga.
You got a superpower, motherfucker. Like, here's this one. We got to put this out there. You got a bit of a superpower. Ain't a white woman in the world that ain't like, I want to try this shit out. You know what like? And we have to put up with that. Like, not put up with it. That was the
Can
wrong
I
way to put it.
comment right here?
You just have to exist with it. Like, look, like you have a
That's
superpower.
not a superpower.
No, hold on a minute. That's like saying that that's
Okay.
like saying that hold on, let me finish my statement. That's like saying that I don't know, a diamond is a superpower over a woman. Just because a woman wants to have it doesn't mean she wants to keep it. Like it's
No,
terrible to just be hold on a minute. It's terrible to just treat Jordan like he's just some piece of meat. You know, like Jordan is a man.
Are you
You know, he's not a
objectifying
piece
me,
of meat.
John?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said because you could probably feed like 6 people if you were to cut his head off and he was freezing. Because
Yeah,
that fucking
this
dome
nigga
piece is
is a
big enough to
nut.
feed 12 people. Nah, man. You know, you get what I'm saying. Like,
I
and
feel what
No,
you're
I
saying.
don't get it, John. I don't.
so what I'm saying is like there's a uh so at least from my perspective, and I could totally be wrong, and I'm speaking for multiple other guys in my situation, like it doesn't matter who you are as a
Y'all
white
scared of black people coming and take your girls? Is that
there's
what you saying, John?
yes, always this thing. There's always this thing where you think like, "Wow, dude, this guy could sweep in and take my girl simply because he got a big fat dick," and it ain't like it ain't like necessary. Like, dude, Jordan and I haven't pissed together, so I could possibly have a bigger dick than he has, and I have multiple times in front of my black friends. But I'm just saying, there's this perspective.
Wait a minute. Can we?
Yeah.
Whoa. John, what are you, dick staring in the
Hold
bathroom?
hold up, hold
What
up,
the fuck is
John.
going on here?
So you're saying that somebody can take your girls because they dick bigger than yours? That's what you saying?
No, what I'm
That's
saying
what
is
he's scared of.
now
Oh,
what
he's
I'm
scared
no,
of a mandingo monkey meat
listen,
nigga
listen, dingo.
untying his dick from his waistband and fucking his bitch,
Shut the fuck up and listen.
untying that shit like a karate black
Listen
belt,
up
nigga.
because I want this to be a legitimate like point. I want this to be a legitimate
I'm
point.
trying to let you land, but you everywhere, baby.
Yeah,
I'm,
you landed in somewhere
I'm,
else, dog.
I'm,
You the
I'm
you the
finding a
one
spot.
plane that landed in the field on 9/11, nigga.
I'm
You
gonna,
just
I'm gonna
everywhere.
drop.
Let's roll.
Motherfucker. I'm just saying, like there is that issue that comes in, and it is a real thing. Look, dude, I feel so shitty sometimes because I'm just speaking for Whitey, but that's what I'm doing. Like there is like a legitimate issue when it comes into intimidation or things with a woman where that becomes an issue simply because it's something that's been stated.
You
And
ain't
what
never watched porn, nigga. There's some
no,
pause, but nigga, white dudes got dicks just like niggas got dicks. The fuck you mean?
you
You
didn't
know,
let me
this is a
finish.
larger
What I'm
problem.
saying is
Because
me.
I
I'm
can accentuate John's
aware,
point
dude.
here.
I've beat out my buddies for sure, so I'm aware that this is just something like there's some dudes that have big dicks.
Uh-oh.
You
Hold
Hold
are.
on. Welcome into the show, real quick, John. Pause.
Jesus God.
Welcome into the show. I'm not saying your name.
Look at this motherfucker, man.
Who is
Hollywood
this?
Joe in the building.
What's good with you boys? What's good with you boys,
Salute,
man?
salute.
What's popping, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Whipping up this veal right now,
You eating veal?
bro. I
Oh
eat good.
shit!
I eat so good.
You know,
I ain't
veal is
gonna.
baby cows, right?
Yeah,
That nigga said that like, what's your point, nigga?
motherfucker
Yeah,
still moving right now, bro.
Oh, this nigga dirty. I can't get down with veal. I like it's something about the taste. Like I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have it cooked right.
Juicy, nigga. You ain't whoever cooked it for you didn't cook it right.
Nigga, I
You
that's a
have,
cooked
fact.
it.
you
I
have
ain't
to have
like it.
Hey, tell
I
you
hate
ain't cooking
baby
right,
cows, dude.
motherfucker.
If
It's
you
definitely
feel
hard to
and
find a good cut of
totally
it.
hate baby
Definitely
cows,
hard.
just
It's great.
Yo, that's
Great,
some.
yo.
So
But let me just speak about what John was speaking about down here.
go ahead.
John is basically saying that because black men especially are looked at in society as being like supermen sexually, he's scared that a black man gonna come take his girl. But the reality is, you the reason you losing your girl, not the black dude that was
no,
taking.
you're totally right, and dude, I have done the opposite. That's what I was getting at.
These
I have
niggas are
done the
nuts.
opposite, but there's what I was pointing at was uh what Jordan was saying is that there is a disconnect in between what we believe and what is wanted to be acceptable and us to accept each other. But there's this thing that's an underlying issue that keeps us from being able to be on equal ground. I have had to force
Dick size?
No, it's his
No,
self-esteem,
I'm fucking
bro.
with you. I'm fucking
It's
with you.
John's self-esteem. It's not his dick size. It's his self-esteem. You gotta just be more you, dude.
Act
Stop
like you
giving a fuck.
6'5", even though you
This
like
is not
4'8". It's
personal.
cool.
This is not personal. This is what I'm saying. Is I have been the guy that has come out of the sling and has been like, oh yeah, all right, just me and who I am has made me equivocal to whatever. It doesn't
LJ's
matter.
name is D's
Either
nuts.
side.
This nigga is insane.
For real, like
Bro, I'm
if
so out
if
of
you
pocket all the time. My bad,
like
yo.
for real,
Nah, you cool.
I'm trying to give you a little bit of bait, Jordan. There is that thing that exists amongst a white dude.
Can we talk about this dude in Florida? Because I'm still stuck on that, bro.
Okay, let's
So
hang
fill
on.
me in. What did I miss? What's going on?
All right.
So this nigga, you want to lead the convo, JB? Go ahead.
All right. So this guy in Florida, he killed his girlfriend and his daughter.
Allegedly.
No, okay, allegedly. But once you see this nigga in court, you like he did
He
that
did
shit.
it. Yeah.
And he
He
tried
guilty.
to stab his son to death.
Damn.
But his son lived. But he burnt the house down.
Oh,
his
shit.
son made it out.
Who the
But
fuck
now,
is he? Jason Voorhees?
now basically,
Yeah, dog.
but now this nut ass nigga is in court representing himself. He ain't got no lawyer. He
He
is
killed his
representing
daughter
himself
with
in
an
court
axe.
with an
He
axe. Took
killed
an
his
axe
daughter
to the
with an
back of her
axe in
head.
the head, bro. Jason Voorhees was correct. That man is Jason. Like,
Crazy, bro. He sound. So what the fuck? What's the debate about?
he's representing himself in court looking like a crazy person.
Should I pull the video back up?
Oh,
Just
Pull
what he
the
looks
video
like?
back up. Look at this man, bro. Look
Right,
at this man.
but you said like a crazy person.
Yeah,
Wow.
he looks fucking insane.
He
Let
looks
me bring this video back up.
insane, bro.
Yeah, OJ 2.0.
No,
Nah,
he's worse.
he got OJ beat.
So nobody in this world got OJ beat, bro.
No.
OJ was smart enough to get a lawyer. This man out here just shouting at the jury by himself.
This nigga over here quoting Law and Order SVU shit that he didn't heard. Shit don't even make sense.
I gotta see this.
This
It's
nigga over here
wild,
doing
bro.
game show shit. Your Honor, I'd like to phone a friend, nigga. This ain't it, Chief.
I gotta see this shit, bro.
Look at Buddy right here, dog.
Just look at how he looks, so you'll
Look
know
at
what
his
time
eyes.
it is, bro. Look at this man.
Oh, he did it.
All right, thank you.
Look at Just look at this man.
The Black Bart Simpson.
African plate right
He
there.
look like
He
a
bugging, bro.
Harvey out here.
That's
like
tragic.
with black
He had
hair.
a beautiful family
That's
too.
my favorite part right here. This nigga's like, the evidence will show. Look how serious he is. And that's he got that suit from Steve Harvey. Look how baggy it is, nigga.
Dude, why don't we talk about the
Man,
stuff?
that's a Burlington Coat Factory suit.
Nah, that's Suit City, bro. What you talking
That's
about?
it.
Roanoke.
That's
Suit
that big
City.
and tall joint.
That's Joseph A. Banks, nigga.
No,
Joseph
Joseph
Banks
B.
got a nice
Banks.
suit.
Yo,
Ain't no A to that.
this is Joseph Check Cash and Play, nigga. This
He bought that shit from
Yo.
Whitworth.
This is Joseph title loan he wearing.
there's a cold crackhead on the ground somewhere because he done took his suit.
That's that
crazy.
877 cash now suit.
JT
Not for that.
Oh,
It's my money.
And it's a death penalty case. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
he's
They gonna kill
basically just clowning himself and buying more time before he's killed.
Once you
Oh,
beat the
no,
game and start doing all the
story.
side missions, that's what he doing.
Basically, represent yourself, head ass.
That nigga's like,
They
fuck
doing
it.
the side
Oh my god!
I'm
It's
about
like
to
2K when they give you the option, like, do you want to hire an agent or
Dig
be
that
your
up,
own? He's
dude.
like, fuck it,
That
I'm
is
gonna be my
beautiful
own.
for real. That is
I'm
absolutely beautiful. Doing all the side missions.
Hey,
Yeah.
I guess if you all right, let's put it like this. If you had to fight for your life, would you put it in the hands of somebody else or would you put it in your own hands?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sending like buck naked children. I
Nah,
ain't-
like if
What?
it was in court, I'm getting a lawyer. If it was like on the street, I'm fighting. If it's in court, I'm
Right.
getting a lawyer.
It depends on the circumstances. But I mean, I'm not gonna go and act like I studied law for some years and make an ass out of myself.
That's what he's doing right now, dog. Like,
Basically.
you can watch the whole video, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, dog.
That video funny as shit, dog. I mean, he going down, but hey, man, fuck it. You got to do something.
Did he pull sovereign citizenship? Like, hey, I'm a sovereign citizen.
No,
Like,
he's a sovereign idiot. That's what he's doing.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
good.
Just an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all
he
watching
ain't
these
right
NBA
in that.
playoffs?
What's that?
Y'all watching these NBA playoffs?
Man, honestly, I really haven't been keeping up with it like that. I was starting off, I was heavy betting with FanDuel, and I hit a couple of licks, and then I got out the game and ain't even been watching it. I can't watch sports the same ever since I started betting on it, honestly.
You got the bug. Be careful.
That's why I said I ain't bet probably in like 2.5 weeks. I'm good.
I ain't gambled in a month and some change. I like keeping
Right.
it that way
I'm
because I done
good.
lost
I got
everything.
in, hit a lick, had some fun, and now I'm like, yes, I'm good.
Yeah, at least you're smart enough to know when enough is enough. A lot of people aren't, man. You can lose whole tax returns on that shit.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Let me get another stimmy so I can flip it with the bets.
Right, I'm not that foolish. Tell Moneybag Joe
you
to hit us
really
up.
have it on the tummy, that? For real?
You call this nigga Moneybag Joe. Hell no. They are about to drop a new stimmy though.
Really?
Moneybag Joe.
Well,
Okay.
I think it's for like people with kids that get what 3,400, and then starting July 1st, you about to
They
get
get
300 per
300.
kid.
Yeah, 300 per
I think
kid.
it's like 300 a kid or something. I don't know.
That's
That shit
crazy.
going right in the savings.
Can I claim my dog?
Or I might take it to Southern
Nope.
Next.
Why you gonna go, of all the strip clubs you can go to dirty ass Southern Exposure? You might as well buy bitches only fans, nigga. Southern Exposure.
I ain't never been in no strip club.
Man, that strip club. That's the
not
only
one to
strip
go
club
to.
I've ever
Trust me.
fell asleep in. I fell asleep with a handful of ones. That shit was boring. I'm at the table just like this.
Snoring?
Yeah, facts. They didn't even
Bro,
kick
they
me
got
out of nothing.
amateurs in there. It's not even like professionals. Like
The
they give
amateurs
bag
be
out to amateurs.
better. Yo, these dirty bitches in there with zero ass look like loose chicken skin. That shit is terrible in there.
It look like a piece of veal.
And speaking of Southern X, have you not seen the dress code to get into Southern X? You might as well say we don't want no niggas to come in here, dog.
Oh, really?
No,
Would they say some shit like no fitted brim caps or something goofy?
They have no hats. You can wear no Echo, no Sean John, no FUBU, no jerseys, no white tees. And then just to be, we're not racist, no overalls. But nigga, just say no niggas, no do rags.
Strip club and overalls besides old McDonald's.
It's West Virginia. Niggas,
My man said old McDonald's.
Niggas is pulling up on tractors to go spend that bread. Nigga, this West Virginia, dog. Like, but yeah, Southern X, fuck that place, dog. It's got like people tell me there's more than one pole, but every time I've went, I've seen one pole and one pole only. I went there one time. There was a couple front stage had a change jar throwing change at a bitch. I was like, this shit is insane. One pole, nigga.
You busting it low for a quarter?
Yeah. Oh, Dale Dean back in here. What's good, Dale? I gotta keep looking at these comments, yo. What's good, homie?
I know. I gotta click
post
out
the
of the
link.
little video joint to see the comments.
What's popping?
Post a link for Daryl. Let him hop in.
No, I posted the link. I got it pinned on Facebook. That's where Daryl watches. So the link is pinned. So if anybody wants to join, just click that pinned comment. You jump right in with us.
Anyway, what else on the docket today? We talking about Florida man looking crazy. Black Bart Simpson head ass.
Hey, shout out. That's why I got this on Black Yankees. Shout out Juneteenth becoming a federally known, recognized holiday.
Good, man. That's
the bank's still open.
Now with it just, but now this is where people are gonna get misconstrued. With it just being federal, but at the federal state right now, only government officials will get that day off.
Right.
So all you motherfuckers that work in the government and federal officials that be telling black people to go back to Africa, y'all got to work overtime that day. I'm sorry. the 14 black people in government, enjoy your day off. And if you mix, you got to work half a day, but PTO will cover your other half. The fuck out of here. It's a fucking celebration. But it's not. It's like they always give niggas band-aids for shit, man. Like, it's nice.
Isn't that Father's Day too?
So why is that?
I think so.
I think it falls on the same day.
I ain't celebrated Father's Day ever, but I think it's around there.
Look, I'm working Father's Day. I'm a father, and everything's going on. And I have an extreme problem with not people coming to work. Like, nobody wants to work for me. Not for me, but just simply they don't want to show up to work.
Nobody wants to work, period, when we getting free money.
The argument we keep having, money velocity, bro.
Where's that issue? Where do you address that? Like, for real? Like, I mean, because I have a job, it pays good money, you get benefits when you start. All you have to do is show up and do your job. Why can I not find anybody that wants to do that? Other than
can I say why?
Yeah, absolutely.
The government is giving people more money to stay at home than work. Why would you go to work? This is the reason.
You can get unemployment and a stimmy and make more than working people.
Or you could just go out here and do Uber Eats and then get a PPP loan for 30 bands.
Hey man,
I thought it was 60.
I could sit on my couch. I could sit on my couch.
You get 30.
Look, I could sit on my couch and I could do the hustle and be just as comfortable as I am. But I feel like I need to be at work. Why do I feel like I need to be at work and doing something? I know damn good and well I could collect a check and I could do the hustle. Why am I one of the only people that wants to go back to work?
I don't think you one of the only ones. JB, did you even take any time off when this shit all popped up? Nah, we work
all the time.
Yeah, so I mean, you talking
like 4 jobs. Like
half of my shift was out with COVID. I was still in work, nigga. Masked up.
Exactly.
Yo, shut the fuck up, LJ.
Bro, I got like 4 jobs.
But I mean, you got to think. You got young people that are just now coming into the workforce who don't have to work now. You got, the boomers that they call. They're at the retirement age, so they're not going to come in. And then you got people your age who more than likely still have kids that they can bank off of to not have to work. So it's just really a fucked up time right now.
I want to punch you.
I don't think that's
cancer. That have cancer.
No, I didn't say cancer.
They have kids.
That have kids, not cancer.
He said they got cancer. I was
like, what part of the game is that? But no, I mean.
Now, I think a big portion of it, man, is people are now been conditioned to not really having to work. This whole time when the pandemic first started, man, that shit fucked up the flow, man. Fucked up everybody's flow.
And bitches got OnlyFans. They don't have to work, Johnny.
Yeah, but what about the dudes out
there? I could go. I didn't even have to show my face. I could do that shit. Like, you could do that shit. You don't have to show your face. Like, we can jump on that train. I mean, would I do that? No.
I ain't got a dick for camera.
If you see the money, you going helicopter too.
I'm gonna put my dick on camera.
Go ahead, bro.
I've seen my dick on camera once, and then I watched porn. I was like, yeah, my dick must be camera shy.
You don't go play pickup and say I'm LeBron James out here. Like, get a pro.
Wow.
They're the elite athletes
So
in the
you gotta know your lane, I guess.
Yo,
Huh?
I'm geeking. Yo.
For real. Got
Y'all hear that sizzle though?
140
I hear it. I hear it.
Love this
This
shit.
George Foreman about to knock this motherfucker
You
out,
cooking veal on the foreman?
bro. I'm so
That's
bougie.
brave.
That's kind of gangster. I ain't gonna lie. The
I'm
Migos
bougie.
cook dope on the foreman. You cooking veal.
I'm mad because I forgot the shrimp, man.
You gonna eat veal and shrimp? Your body gonna be twisted,
No,
nigga.
No,
Oh no, that sounds like a great combo. What are you talking about?
yo,
when did we just start hating on baby calves, dude?
it's steak and
It's
shrimp.
delicious.
That's all it is.
Just a baby calf, and we just keep it in a little hut. We feed them nothing but milk, and we keep them blind. They can't move around.
Hey, we
Good.
keep them
And
blind.
then we kill them
Yeah,
and eat 'em.
they Stevie Wonder his ass right out the womb.
Sweet little luscious calves, you know.
The calves is Ray Charles and Stevie.
Yeah,
You
really.
cut 'em up, you
Y'all
put
eating
'em
Helen
down.
Keller cows, nigga.
I
That's
don't
fucked
care.
up.
I bet you that shit tastes tender. You know?
Bro, it's
This
so
calf
juicy.
just figured out how to
The
work
most tender meat
the
I
water
ever had.
plant.
Look at
I
that.
ain't gonna lie. I mean,
Look at
look
that.
at that. That shit do look good as a bitch though, but nigga.
Tender.
God.
You know what I
And they
Look,
picked it
nothing enough.
up.
dude, y'all are being crazy. Let's listen.
What up?
We all know, like, when you eat veal, when they take it out of its little hut where it's been blind, fed milk, and
Man,
can
go to the PETA podcast.
shut
I don't
up,
give a fuck about that. I like to eat the
shut
taste
up,
good.
shut up.
We're
And
apex predators. We eat babies.
now shut up.
That's great.
Tiny, and we
This
take
nigga's
them
stupid. He
in,
said we
right?
apex predators. But hey,
No, you don't. You got to let me finish, damn it. Why do we not feel grateful that we have swooped down upon these tiny little creatures that we had control over, like the hawks that we are? Why would you feel sad? Like, oh,
John, your whiteness is showing because black people don't
Yeah,
think
get
like
the
that.
fuck out of here.
Like,
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't give a fuck where it came
are
from.
we not proud that we came and conquered their land and raped and tortured them and moved their parents out west? Like, nigga,
Shut up. Get on the Oregon Trail, your old ass.
if you don't get this
Man,
great
listen, I'ma
conquest of the
support my
west, the
man
fuck
John
out of
on
here.
this, man, 'cause that feel
did you
be
boys see
good.
how great I set up that joke?
I'm not painting
I
no
set them
soliloquy
up
like he
good.
is, but it's good.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck all the talking. Put that shit
John
in your
said
mouth.
we came here
That's
with the
what
baby
it is.
cows, we shook hands and came back with smallpox blankets. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Man.
Hey, it's
Yeah, you know
140
what? You know
characters,
what? It is?
dog.
You know what?
You fucking idiot. That's great.
Yo, have you guys ever had eel? You know, eel, E-E-L, eel.
Mm-mm.
See,
Eel.
that's missing the letter. I'm eating veal, motherfucker.
No, I know.
No
I'm
eel.
No, I'm serious. You ever had eel?
Never.
Yeah. Sushi, love it. It's delicious.
I
Yo,
don't know
I
about
had
that.
something. I never had it before in my life, bro. I'm not a big sushi person, but I put it. I ate it. I was like, yo, this is a snake. Like, what? This shit tastes banging. Like, if you have never tried it, try some eel in your life. It's pretty
It's
You
not.
never
I
had
mean, is
snake.
it a snake? Because I mean,
Yes.
good.
So,
Yeah.
have you ever had snake?
fuck
Nah.
no. I've had
See, that's just
groundhog.
y'all just
So let
naming
me ask
random
you
shit
this.
now.
Have you ever had gator meat?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
had gator
I
meat before.
I've
So
never had it.
gator meat and snake are exactly the same. It's
Y'all
only
No,
name
it's not.
random shit. Y'all like you ever had pigeon claws? Like nigga, what?
John just naming animals.
Pigeon.
You ever had penguin wing,
No,
nigga?
I'm not.
Right.
With a
Yo,
He like it's more tender than the
that
chicken.
would probably taste good as shit, bro.
you
I'd
ever
eat
had you ever had jerked sea lion, nigga? Like what the fuck?
You ever had
He said
fucking
jerk
smoked
sea
walrus?
lion.
You
Yes.
ever had sauteed snapping turtle, motherfucker? Like, what are you
Like
talking
what?
about?
It tastes
Yo,
like
here's a question for you, John. Since you on your PETA, soapbox, would you ever wear like a panda fur jacket?
yeah, that'd be fucking
Nah, that's
fun.
out of pocket.
Is a panda fur too much?
You eating baby cow, nigga. Talking about something out of pocket.
I draw the line at the panda fur, bro.
You know how warm that would be? It would be
Yo,
great.
pass the panda fur, bro. I'd wear that shit. Like, I think that shit would be dope.
He said,
You
"Pass
know,
the
you want
panda
to
Hey,
fur."
speaking of PETA, and this is just some random shit I heard this week, but the white rhinoceros is officially extinct from the earth.
That's
Yep.
sad.
Yo, hold on a minute. Speaking of rhinoceroses, in the zoo in Tampa, they just had a rhinoceros get born, but it wasn't that white rhinoceros, but they have a little baby rhino that just got born. Straight up. Random.
All right, well, thank God. Everybody put your hands in the air for that one.
This nigga stupid.
That's sad, man.
Hey, John, eat a dick.
Single cause of destruction and shit of mankind, yo.
No, I mean that's good. I mean, because now, I mean, they can try to build. I mean, at least the rhinos is fucking. They don't fuck like rabbits, but they fucking.
They have actually went through and they are doing the CRISPR, and they are rebreeding not only woolly mammoths but the white rhinoceros, tigers.
CRISPR.
There's a whole list.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
The fuck? We cooking and making them at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're remaking them. They're doing them. They're
What in the
that means eventually some rich white motherfucking who's the nigga that does Tesla? Elon Musk. That nigga gonna try to do this shit with dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's coming. A woolly mammoth is a dinosaur, bro.
Yeah, niggas gonna be bringing T-Rexes back from the dead, nigga. This we're gonna be fucked.
Recreating raptors, just like.
Look, I say this, bro. Maybe it's the reason they gone. Like woolly mammoths. Maybe they were terrorists. Maybe like they would go around in groups and like stomp out human fucking like tribes. So the humans like, yo, let's kill all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep fucking with us. Like maybe
we're about to find out, baby. We're about to find out because they're recreating that shit. That shit's coming back to Earth. Like
that's why white people just need to chill sometimes, yo. Niggas don't ever think of no shit. Ain't no niggas ever sat around the trap house somewhere and been like, nigga, we can bring back woolly mammoths. Pass the blunt, nigga, and shut your high ass up. That's some white people shit, dog. Bringing shit back from the dead. The movie Pet Cemetery, bringing pets back from the dead. All white people. Most zombie movies I see, all white people.
That's because all the black people got killed early in the zombie.
That's because all the black people left. Hey, he eating that bitch. Hey, niggas is in the whip.
When I came into this, and
think of all the zombie movies you've seen. How many black zombies have you seen? I can name one. What is it? Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, where they had a little bald. No, not Ving Rhames, because Ving Rhames survived that movie. There's another zombie movie where like the lead zombie is a black nigga. He's a bald black nigga. What is it? I think it's Dawn. It's not Dawn of the Dead or.
No, you talking about something Mars.
Not Ghost of Mars. Not Ghost of Mars.
Oh, that was a good one though.
Ghost of Mars is dope, but Pam Grier gets killed early.
Yeah.
Pam Grier.
Yeah, Pam Grier's in that movie.
You get to see somebody's tits too. You're not supposed to see. Whose tits was it you get to see? Somebody like super famous. You can see their tits.
There's the film where I get to see Pam Grier's tits. I want to see it.
I think it might be hers.
That's every movie. Have you not seen Coffee and Foxy Brown? That bitch's titties is all in the movies.
Yeah, no, she Foxy Brown. Her tits come out.
That you're thinking of Jackie Brown. We're gonna take it further back to Foxy Brown.
Foxy, I'm watching.
Hey, I didn't know Pam Grier's from Winston-Salem, nigga. That's what's up.
That bitch is hot as fuck, dude. She's one of those beautiful creatures.
Pam Grier might have came to Christiansburg one day for nothing.
She's 60.
She's from Winston-Salem, dog. That's only what 3 hours away. Is that?
What's the update on the Christiansburg? What's the update on the Virginia Tech player?
He got out, so now we just waiting trial.
He got bonded.
I'm gonna go get this chick I saw on Facebook. She's giving away shirts with like his picture on this shit. I'm gonna go cop one, yeah, for real.
Did they release like any more about the story or anything?
Only thing is they met up once. The dude topped him up. They met up again. He found out he was a man. He stomped him the fuck out.
Wow. So was you dressed up like a girl when the first time we met him?
We were talking about last week.
Did we cover this?
All I know is all these people trying to defend it isn't not an unwanted sexual act, rape. So if he didn't want a man to suck
No,
his
that's
dick, is
not
that not rape?
No,
Bro, I've
that's
heard
not
less
rape.
shit be called rape by these new
It's
age
essentially
feminists.
non-consensual because he doesn't know who the person is.
I don't know, man. That's a weird one. All I know is murder is
No,
worse than
it's
rape.
a thing.
So he still murdered the dude.
Yeah, well, he was a
What do you
predator,
think?
nigga. From what I've heard,
Good
I've heard a
question,
lot of shit. I've heard
I
a lot of shit
agree.
that I haven't spoke on because I get called a disrespectful idiot who makes brass assumptions by these fucking hillbillies around here. So I'm gonna keep my info to myself. But I done heard a
Who
lot
told
of
you
new
that?
shit.
Well, no, just keep saying what you're saying, Jordan,
Nah,
because
I'm not. I'm not gonna speak on. I just can't wait to. I
hillbillies.
can't wait until after the trial where I can turn this camera on with the "I told you so"
Well,
face.
some
And,
some
like,
some of your disrespectful hillbillies that you're talking about might
What's that I
happen
told you
to
so face
be.
look like?
No, I'm just saying, like,
wait a minute, where my bottom lip go up in the air first, nigga?
because you have a reason to show up. You need to be powerful in this shit, man. Like, for real, this needs to be spoken about. This needs to be voiced, and it needs to be touched attention to.
All right, this is what I've heard, but again, it's all alleged because I'm just a uppity nigga that don't know nothing. I heard that the nigga that got killed tried to meet up with a 15-year-old behind Food Lion,
Which food line?
the one in Blacksburg. But
Okay, I'm gonna show.
but people are defending him. So are we not victim blaming? Is the tech player not the victim in this situation?
Nah, he killed him. He killed him.
Absolutely.
To me, that seems rapey. If you don't want a man to suck your dick, but a man is sucking your dick, that's like a woman saying, "I didn't want him to fuck me, but he fucked me." Is that not rape?
If this happened to me, I probably would have committed the same exact murder. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying he committed a murder, so it's still a murder. Like,
Look, if you put a penis in your mouth, you made a decision. That's all I'm saying. If
The
you
tech player didn't put a penis in his mouth. It was the other way
Yeah, you
around.
tripping. Yeah, his penis got mouthed.
And
man.
to everybody that was commenting on my video about the shit,
Can we call him a faggot today? Hold on a minute, JB. Are we allowed to call him a faggot because he got his dick sucked by dude?
No, I'm not even gonna let that slander slide. Yeah, I'm not even gonna let that slander
We can't
slide.
call him one. We can't. Are we
No.
allowed to say faggot anymore? We're not allowed to say faggot.
I'm not gonna do my man like that because I really want him to get off because this is a predator essentially that he took off the streets.
Yeah,
right.
but
I mean, if you
got his dick sucked by a man, it's still gay.
It doesn't matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. If
I'm
you're
trying.
in the middle of making
I
out,
don't know. There's 140 characters. Say what you want to say. I'm just not with y'all on this one. I'm gonna defend homie.
Jordan,
but if you put your hand down, if you're kissing a girl and you put your hand down to see if she's wet, and all of a sudden you got a handful of sausage, like that's kind of your fault a little bit.
It was an illusion, nigga. I was drunk.
It's
look. I'm just straight up joking. If anybody, hold on a minute.
They got me.
Like you sit there asleep and you're like going through the fucking refrigerator trying to find a gallon
I'll
of
be
milk.
like, this bitch's clip must be swollen. I'll lie to myself some way.
You pick up like a stomach sausage.
This bitch must have got stung on her pussy. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
Nah, but listen,
like you picked up a sausage, you know what?
That's elephantitis at a clip.
Oh my god. This bitch got Squidward nose in her pants, nigga. She must be cosplaying.
All right, so here we go, Jordan. I got a question for you.
What's up?
Jordan. If this situation happened to you, do you know I call you gay? It's not really a question. It's true. Now, if this situation happened to me, Jordan, I know you call me gay. You be like, yo, you gay ass.
I'd be like, nigga, be careful next time.
No, you would call me gay 100%. 100%. You be like,
your dick smell like man mouth though, but be careful next time.
you still had to grab a cock to realize what
Your
you're doing
dick smell
wrong.
like Black and Miles and hot wings, nigga. But be careful next time.
Oh,
It smells like a David Buster's bathroom.
how do you know the teeth ain't that hard on a woman?
why,
Come
why,
on, you know that the lip is a little soft on
why
it.
your dick smell like champs?
Oh, y'all bugging.
Come on, dog.
But regardless, to
No, it's
me,
still a fucked up.
it seems rapey.
It's still a fucked up situation. I'm just making jokes, man.
You
'Cause we
should
got-
Look, if I posed online as say like a dyke bitch and told chicks, I just want you to come over and I eat you out, and then they hit the lights and they see that I'm a dude, but I've been eating out lesbian bitches, is that
I'm
not
not
rape?
feel your beard, bro.
I shaved this motherfucking heartbeat. Plus, women nowadays have beards. I have a homegirl with a beard, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I got a homegirl with a beard. Fuck it. I mean, she's obviously a lesbian, but she has a beard. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The cell.
There's a lot wrong with that. Wait a minute. You got a friend that's a girl that got a beard? There's something
I
wrong
work
with
with her. She my homegirl, but she growing her beard out. But she's a lesbian, so she's obviously the man of the situation. I don't care if she got a beard. I'm friends with all types of people, nigga. I don't just. My friend range is stupid. Look at the show. Look at the people I've had on this show. That'll let you know what my group of friends is like.
Can you bring the bearded female on in?
She's been on the show before. She's been on the show before.
Jordan, there's not one of us in this group chat that don't accept you for your luscious man tits and your sweet, sweet vagina that you have. So it's fine. You don't need to defend yourself to us.
I'm not gonna mute him. I'm gonna get his ass first. Look at here, Gandalf. I don't wanna hear that shit.
Too short to be Gandalf.
This nigga, I can't even see your little short ass. Do a little magic troll potion and make the lights come on. Now, goddamn it.
Yeah, but Jordan, for real, if this situation happened to you, I would call you gay every day. I will call you on your phone every day and be like, "What's up, homie? Still getting your dick sucked by dudes?" My God,
that's what dudes do. We joke with each
that's
other.
the problem, though. That's why the murder occurred, because he probably was afraid what other people thought after the fact.
Speak,
that's
Joe.
a fact. I would call you every day, bro.
LJ.
I'm like, you gay.
He did the only thing that he could do. I got to kill this motherfucker. He cannot live to tell people he sucked my dick. I'm just saying I'm gonna just say on this.
Your point, and we will try to look away from the sweet, sweet, luscious nipples you got in front of us. And
yeah, I gotta mute you on this one, John. You on timeout for 10 seconds. Now, this is all I'm gonna say. It seems like rape to me, because if I was posing as a female and eating out chicks, that's unwanted. If I'm eating out lesbian chicks, they would get me for rape. Would they not?
Yeah.
So why is this and not the same situation? Rape.
It's gay rape.
It's still rape. It don't matter if it's gay, straight, trans rape. It don't care if it don't matter.
I'm just trying to make you laugh while you're being serious.
Go ahead and mute me for another 10 seconds because I got so many.
Okay, well, you get muted again. This could be the it don't matter. It's rape to me, and I feel
it's
like
definitely rape. Look, you want to be serious or you want to joke? I thought you wanted to joke about it.
I mean, we can joke too, but I'm just looking out for homie. But we can joke.
Right, if you want to be serious, I'll be serious for a minute. Everything I'm saying is straight up just for the laughs. Dude.
Okay.
I would never treat anybody different that's gay, but I would definitely. I would call you every day and be like, "How's your dick feeling?" Like, I can't tell you. I can see why the murder. I can see it. Like the narrative makes no sense. It does make some sense, but hey, that still seems rapey to me. It does seem rapey. If he didn't want a dude sucking his dick and a dude sucked his dick, that's rape. So yeah, that's rape. But he still got a dick sucked by a dude. That's being real. It's really what happened.
I believe that we're overlooking the
God.
nipples.
Dog, I'm crying. I hate this nigga.
Like, why are we overlooking this shit? It's like pepperonis thrown upon pancakes. and we should be happy.
Man, mute him again, bro. You gotta just kick him out, bro. I love you, John, but you can say
I'm not kicking him out. I'm gonna mute him again. What? Pepperonis on top of pancakes? All right, yeah, he gonna mute for a second.
He's smoking that good shit.
Shit.
Oh,
right.
everybody probably thinks I'm sort of like super gay hater. If you're gay, I don't care if you're gay, man. I'm just making jokes.
I'm
I
cool
just
with
like
it.
to laugh, man. It's just too serious these days. We gotta smile a little bit. And you know damn well, if
I'm
you're
in tears.
and one of your friends was in this situation,
He can suck a bunch of cocks. Like it's cool.
John's still talking. Oh
To
my god, I gotta
nobody.
mute him again. Yo, holy shit.
You know you would never let me live this down, Jordan. You love me like a brother. I love you like a brother, but you would call me every day and be like, yo, you got your dick sucked by a dude and just hang up. You wouldn't even say no. You would do it every day. It would be the big wake up call.
Yo, my jaws hurt from laughing.
You know you would. You know you would.
Yo, they're stupid as fuck. I love this.
All right,
every day.
Let's pivot.
Every day.
Let's pivot to more local news that might be false, but let's pivot off the situation.
Okay.
But yeah, we should wrap it up with being serious. I'm serious. Like, it's a bad situation all the way around.
Yeah, it's terrible.
No jokes. You know, like, I hope the facts come out, and if he was taken advantage of and he did defend himself, he should get off. But, you know, not in another man's mouth. He shouldn't get off in another man's mouth. That's me. So.
Anyways, let's move on here. I'm just gonna wait for the trial. I can't do this no more. So supposedly, if I don't smoke weed no more, but supposedly there's 150 pounds of lace fentanyl weed loose in the Berg.
Damn.
Where'd you hear that shit?
It's all over Facebook. That's why I'm like,
fuck some of that shit.
Now here's my thing with it. Who knew that 150 pounds came in and that it was lace?
I can tell you that did it.
That's like getting an update like Jason Voorhees is out loose and he's already killed 10 people. Who saw this?
I can answer that question.
Somebody told on themselves.
All right. I'll say it again. I can answer this question directly because I know who.
Well, turn it on, David. Turn your light on because all we see is shoulder. And we know that's 3/4 of your body.
Wait a minute. I'm not going to be involved in any kind of conversation that is going to incriminate anybody. So,
well, hold on. I will do this the right way, mother. I won't speak like an idiot.
Well, I don't want to be involved in a conversation.
John about to be like Jerome Tyler over there on 2nd Street had it.
Yeah, just saying. Like, let's be. If you do know somebody personally, I'd rather it not even come to this show.
I have no idea why I can hang out with you guys. All right. Well, so I tried to turn on the light. The light didn't work.
Oh, shit.
Didn't work. But
you still cooking?
I can tell you exactly.
I'm whipping up this cinnamon butter.
Cinnamon butter? Where you at? Texas Roadhouse, motherfucker?
Man, I
gotta have something with the bill.
The loaded sweet potatoes. Man, let me tell y'all.
This nigga living life over there.
I eat.
So where did you hear this story about the 150 pounds? Was it on Facebook?
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of it real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Did the cops catch it, or is it like they assume
that's what I'm trying to figure out because it wasn't a cop that posted it. And if it was a cop that posted it, why did y'all allow 150 pounds to come in before the shit becomes legal? That's why the shit's like weird to me.
So maybe they the ones that's distributing it.
That's what I'm thinking in a way.
You know, the moral of this whole situation is stop smoking weed. We too old, bro. You listen to this show, you too old to smoke weed.
I've never.
No. Get high, my people.
Nah, man. Put it down.
Yeah.
I've
it's
never
bad for your
smoked,
life,
never
man.
drank.
Bad for your life.
So you remember that time when I was about to drop gospel? I do.
Well, John, tell us what you know about this 150 pound situation.
So they're moving in is from Craig, and they're moving it in because they know that they have an ability now that it's legal that they can get a forefront. So the people that are moving everything right now are police officers, corrections officers, It's completely a police force, and it's coming directly in from where Floyd County is and
Yo,
Franklin
they've been
County.
growing weed in Floyd County since the 40s, bro. Like they do that out there.
Oh, dude, I didn't know I was done talking. Am I?
I know I had to tell you. That's why I stopped you.
Y'all stupid. John, continue, man.
So there's a lot of movement that's coming in from these areas, and they've originally been one of the biggest creation areas that we have in our state where we're at.
What the fuck? I gotta Google that word.
Creationary. All right, hold on. Let me share this shit real quick.
I think you said creation areas, right?
Yeah, creationary points, like a place where things are created.
Origin.
Origin's a better word. Look at you going to school.
I'm
Creationary. Creationary would be exactly what I'm talking about.
What's that say there? Can you read this post to us? I can't read it.
I had to get this from my homie's Facebook. So it's saying, yo, a batch of lace weed apparently just hit Blacksburg. The little clear specks are fentanyl. Use a buddy system and go slow when you pick up from a rando. This pick is from a good friend in Roanoke. That is fentanyl. Please, please check your shit and be careful. The circled spots on the picture, there's little white specks. That's fentanyl.
It could be mold.
If someone you know ODs, most pharmacies will provide Narcan, and EMS legally cannot tell police or anyone about your drug use, so don't be shy. They just want to help. Y'all stay safe.
Don't be shy. Just get high. Just kidding.
It could be just mold. Sometimes, like I know when they bring large amounts of drugs and it gets moldy and shit. So how does he know it's fentanyl? That's what I'm saying. How does this guy know this? Like, is he a scientist?
I'm a fucking
you have a difference. You have a difference. You got Tide weed, you got Windex weed, you got press weed, and you have mold weed, which happens. And
man, y'all sound like some weedologists.
Yeah,
I know a lot about. I watch a lot of crime documentaries.
He be watching Vice
myself, but I know about
Vice be official with they shit.
Yeah, I know about these things. You gotta watch different things, bro.
God forbid you listen to me speak about reality. Like
I don't know about none of
this. This is what I feel is going on. This is what I feel is going on. They're trying to get people to stop trusting the street dealer and more trust dispensaries whenever they become available out here.
Why don't you let me spit some shit?
Because you've been speaking for 8 hours, nigga. Get to the point.
Calm down, B-Rabbit.
Long ass sentences.
You were taking the scenic route to your point, nigga. I'm trying to get to it.
This man got mad commas in a sentence.
Come on, B-Rabbit.
All right, come on. Then for real. Like, let's talk about what's Tide weed. You had Tide weed?
No. We're not going through every brand.
Nigga, I ain't had Tide, Bounty, none of that.
How do you know it's fentanyl? That's my question.
They said white speck. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who allowed 150 pounds of weed to come in before it's legal and then testing it, said it, oh, this is fentanyl.
That's what I'm saying.
Allowed to go out on the
How
street.
do we know it's fentanyl?
I'm trying to tell you, dude, because I used to cut the patches open and suck the gel out of them.
What?
I used to eat fentanyl. They had these patches they used to put on you. We used to cut them open and suck the gel out of these.
What patches are you talking about?
Fentanyl patches, dude. Fentanyl patches.
You are old as shit. What are fentanyl patches? Please allow us young niggas to figure this out.
These patches, they were stickers you would put on them just like a fucking nicotine patch. And it would topically give you fentanyl. And you put it on them. And we would take and cut them open in the middle and we would suck the gel out of them and eat that shit. I'm not talking to you about shit I don't know. I don't bullshit. You know that, Jordan. I don't fucking lie. I
know you don't bullshit.
You eating something you're supposed to put on your skin?
Yes, it was a sticker, just like a nicotine patch. And you would put it on you, and it would topically give you the fentanyl, whatever. And they used to have
that sounds like
suckers.
A horrible decision.
They were these little suckers, like little lollipops. And you have these lollipops, and you would
this
suck
conversation just keeps getting Stranger by the second.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Stranger
He's talking
things,
about
my
sucking
nigga.
on gel patches and lollipops.
How do you know that's fentanyl in the weed? That's my biggest question.
Dude,
Yeah, that's all we talk about, John. How you know fentanyl's in the weed? You talk about
Sucking gel.
I'm trying to get to that, stupid, and you won't shut up. I know enough about this. I was addicted to it. I got scars on my fucking arms. I've done all of the opiates, every single one. You have no idea. I can tell you all about every single motherfucking opiate there is.
I just
How
want you to tell us about this weed now in the Berg.
Okay. So look, here's the thing. When you
Bring us
smoke it,
back to the point
there's
of
going to
emphasis,
be a
please.
gasoline taste. And normally, like, they call weed, like, you got sour diesel, you got whatever it is, diesel, and it's got this kerosene taste, which is a natural taste that comes from an indica strain of marijuana. And indica is known to put your dick in the dirt, whereas sativa
right.
is supposed to make you listen. Fucking shit! Don't
Well,
stop.
John Nye, the science guy, gives this drawn out ass explanation. I'm gonna go smoke. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick.
John
Question.
No, you can't leave it there.
You take the indicas. The indicas have more of a fruit taste. Your sativas, oh, you piece of garbage! Fucking say.
John, point, please.
Okay, so let me finish. But you will taste the difference, and then when you
How do you
smoke,
know it's fentanyl
when
on the weed?
when you smoke a natural indica, you get that kerosene taste. But then when you smoke a
Where did
sativa,
the lights
How do
come
you
back
know it's
from?
fentanyl on the weed, though?
That's all we're asking. How do you know?
Can y'all still see me?
Nah,
if
it's
I
black as a motherfucker over there.
Oh, okay.
right now, like,
I'm
all
taking a
trying to
portrait
do-
mode photo of my glorious plate.
Oh, you good? You good?
So the
John,
only way you know is to smoke it, John. You can't tell by looking at it, or can you tell by looking at it?
You have
You're
to
a crackhead. Just say
you
that.
can't tell by looking at it because they will put the chemical, and it's similar to codeine, like lean, that they would call. You can take and you can pour like cough syrup on a joint and smoke it, and you will get high off of the codeine. You'll still get the effects of the opiate that comes off of it. And fentanyl, you're gonna get this weird kind of gassy taste that won't come. It's not like the diesel taste or the kerosene taste of like an indica or the fruit flavor. You're going to taste this like medicinal. It's like if you were to spray Lysol in the air and take a sniff.
It's because it's petroleum based.
I wish I could spray Lysol when you talk, because all this shit taking too long, nigga.
Disinfect this conversation.
I think I get what he's saying. He doesn't know. He doesn't know it. You can't tell by looking at it, but you can tell if you smoke it.
You legitimately asked me to explain it to you. There
Yes,
you
I
go.
didn't ask for the honesty.
Oh,
I asked for the
Spitting
eulogy.
epic poems over here.
God damn. So there's this type of weed. There's
Homo.
Tide, Bounty, Lysol, cheeseburger. All of them do something different.
There's
I've done
french fries.
everything. I know.
You need to get
God,
the fuck up to go with it. Shit.
nigga, my kids just graduated college. For you to explain to me, how do you know fentanyl's in
And
weed?
they ain't even born yet.
If you would have shut the fuck up, I would have been done with
I
it.
shut up plenty of times. You kept.
All
You
right,
are,
look.
you are the Sue Surf of storytelling. You just bring it right back to where you started. You know, in a game where you can't save a certain
Bring it
mission, so
back.
it take you back to the start. He did that every time we interrupted. This nigga said, "Oh, I died. I'm gonna take it all the way back."
You playing Ninja Gaiden over there.
Yeah, this nigga ain't got no memory card in this shit, and somebody cut it off. God, God damn. I love you, John, but nigga,
All right, so look,
it's
none of
always
us
gonna be hard. That's why we
even
don't
smoke
do
weed.
each
I
other.
don't even care if it's got fentanyl in it.
For real? All right, well, fuck you. I said what I had to say, so go on.
I
All right,
love
so
you,
look, I
John.
don't
I
even
love you.
smoke weed. I don't even care if it has fentanyl in it. If it has fentanyl in it and you smoke it, that's on you. Know who you're getting your shit from. That's your business. My question is, how the fuck are people telling each other this? Like,
What point did that start happening?
That is laced?
No, when did it start being told that is like who started telling this out? Like how long ago this started?
That's why I want to figure out who's the one that tested and was like, oh, that's fentanyl. And then
That's
put
the
the
only
word
thing
out.
I care
And then
about.
150 pounds.
I want to know who started that rumor or whatever.
Gotta
So
be, it's got to be the people. It's got to be. It has to be the people.
I can answer this.
No, please, God, let us find the answer. We got you.
For real, I can
Look.
for real. I can for real, and I'll shorten it up, but I can for real tell you.
Bob Ross, please no.
Fuck.
Such pretty clouds.
He said Robert Ross.
So look,
No,
when I was a kid, we used to get this weed, and
When I was a kid,
Bro,
you talking about 2021. Don't start when you was a kid. What you talking about?
I'm trying to give you a legitimate answer for this. We've
been waiting for that shit since 10 o'clock.
We would smoke dope, right? We would smoke dope, and sometimes it would taste like oil. Sometimes it would taste like Tide, like if somebody hit it.
We're back on this tide. Oh my God.
When does it taste like game?
Listen, motherfucker, I'm telling you, I'm building to something that is legitimate if you'll listen.
You've been building this motherfucker like the.
God damn it.
We got to get John Slade because he can't build fast enough.
Bob.
We would smoke this shit, and I would smoke it, and I was like, dude, this don't smell. This just tastes weird. I can't tell what it tastes like, but I can smell it. Like, what is it? I was like, this shit smells like Raid. So fast forward, 10 years into me smoking dope, and I refused to smoke any of this stuff. And I went and I picked up an ounce off of somebody, and it smelled like Raid. And I had myself and my friends and my friend circle had started calling it Raid weed. So I'm talking to this guy. He's like 10 years older than me. This black dude. He's got real good weed. His name's Apollo. Sweet dude. And
he's so sweet that you just told on him.
Shut
God, man, didn't even know.
That's his real name, fucker. You don't even know that.
It don't matter if it's real name. You dry snitched on him.
Bro.
So I say to him, I'm like, dude, yeah, I got some weed last night, man. This is like Raid weed. He's like, what do you mean Raid weed? I'm like, I don't know, man. Just I've always thought like it smells like, insect killer or whatever. And he tells me that in the ghetto, it's very common. I'm not shitting you, dude. I'm not shitting you. He tells me that it's very common that they spray the weed with Raid because it's supposed to give it a quality that makes you come back. Dude, just let me finish and then you can go on. But this is legit.
Man, this is funny as hell.
He was like, "Yo, we sprayed this thing down with Raid so that people will come back to buy the weed." And then he tells me, I'm on the phone. Then he tells me, he was like, dude, I was getting one day. Fucking piece of shit.
My face hurting from laughing, yo.
But he told me that was a legitimate thing that was done.
I feel like you must have had some raid tonight, didn't you? You hit that raid tonight, didn't you?
Nigga, I love you to death, John. God,
no, go ahead.
damn. My beard looks like yours now. Fuck.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I hope it does, dude. I hope I've stressed you out so much you got like
that, Jordan.
John, what's Simplest do? Well, when I was a kid and we used to throw stones over the river and fucking
when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, and my mother sent me to go get bread at the store. It was $3, but she'd send me with $4. And one day I gave named Paulo, and I met Apollo at the mailbox. I said, Apollo, I'm going to go get bread for my mother.
He's like, he was landing on the moon.
Oh my fucking God.
So anyways, back to my story. So my mother needed bread, and she gave me $4.
Put your dick in the dirt.
It tastes, the bread
He's
smelled.
just like,
The
so
bread
did you
smelled
know
like
the answer
rain.
or not? He's like, I was getting there, damn it.
Like tide. Like, what the
Oh my god, my stomach hurts, dog.
Oh,
Oh shit,
Listen,
no
all right,
more.
that's the end of my story. I'm sticking to it.
I'm gonna tune in to the rest of y'all, but I just finished making this bomb ass food.
Yo, let us get a picture of it, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on my story. Tell
Make us all
JB
feel happy.
to share the shit.
He's trying to cross promote. Say, check out my story. I see you.
Hey, let him promote. Let him get off. Whenever I get these OnlyFans bitches that I guess was too good to get on the show, Joe gonna join us.
Oh, I got some real good
I
stuff.
really wanted to ask him some serious questions and let him promote, but I guess these
They
bitches
scared
is
of me,
making
dog.
millions of
They
dollars.
scared of me, dog. I know it. They scared of me. They don't want somebody like
These
their dad
bitches
talking
serve
to them.
me.
They don't
I
want
guess on the internet they somebody, because in real life I'd hit them with my car.
Wow.
You fucking sea donkey built bitches.
I'm dead.
You bitches.
Nah, I got some real good information for them if they once they join.
I'm gonna just message them individually. I guess when I put sex worker, I guess they didn't think OnlyFans was sex work. I guess
Give one of them $10. They'll do anything.
facts. You
Go
know,
ahead.
I'm not paying these bitches to come on my show though, dog.
Give them $10. It's $10. That's not nothing. Give them $10. They show up to be for an hour. You might get your dick sucked too.
I'm good on that. I don't need my dick sucked. I need these bitches to come on the show so we can have a good show.
I do.
Yeah. LJ got $10 somewhere. I'm broke.
Man, speaking of $10, before I get off of here, I feel like the way I've been finding money everywhere. You know that episode when SpongeBob peeling back the dirty diapers all over the place? Swear to God, I went and looked at my gym bag today and came across a 50. I was like, dang, so that's why I'm eating good tonight, because I just been finding money everywhere and under my car mats. All
Get
kinds
it. Get it.
That's solid.
Hey,
I
when
need
you got
50.
a million jobs, man, I tell you.
I can't
So
find money
Bitcoin
nowhere.
wallet, dude. Every now and again, I look at my Bitcoin wallet and I'm like, should I sell? No, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, I'm geeking.
I had Bitcoin.
Man, John got that old Bitcoin. He got that Nick coin. Like he got that shit from 1947. Ain't even had
This
computers
shit
back
just
then.
bit.
John has motherfucking he has doubloon coin. That nigga
He
still
got
on the
the
barter
motherfucking
system.
shillings.
Dude,
That shit only go down and down.
That nigga got bit barter. Like, here, I'll give you these 2 chickens for that telephone, friend. Get the fuck out of here.
I went to Colorado. I've been digging my own mine. Shut the fuck up. That's great.
But it's been real with you boys. I'm gonna
Well,
hop on this joint.
All right, my brother LJ, thank you for
Yeah,
stopping
man,
in
be
with us.
safe, man.
140 characters. Be good, homie.
Absolutely. Y'all good. Y'all boys be good.
You too, man. Peace.
Look, 140.
Young LJ in the building. Y'all niggas is nuts.
I
had
don't know
something
what
else.
else we got left on the dock. Anything else?
I had something, but just geeking with John. Once I hit the Jeopardy music, oh shit! Just I forgot everything I wanted to say.
Like the fact that I didn't realize it until halfway through what I was saying was so beautiful.
And LJ and Joe was geeking their asses off.
The whole time. Once I heard that, I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man.
So, only thing I want to address is, again, I'm gonna just bring it back. Being called a disrespectful idiot. I'm gonna say your name, dude, because you know what? My podcast ain't that big, and you live in damn near the same time I live in. Ken Quesenberry, you goddamn right, I'm a disrespectful idiot.
Oh, fuck that.
Nah, shut up, John. You get muted because I'm in my bag now. I'll let you talk now. I'm talking. I am a disrespectful idiot. Because every time I get online and see somebody that looks like me get killed, and I see them get disrespected by you motherfucking hillbillies, that's disrespectful to me. When people like me say Black Lives Matter and y'all come back at us with all lives matter, that's disrespectful to fucking me. When we don't show quote unquote
can I say
pride,
something?
hold up. When we don't show quote unquote pride in country, and you tell our black asses to go back to our country, even though you really are referring to Africa, which is a continent, that's disrespectful to me. When I live in
Can
a
I say something?
town, when I live in a town where this white bitch is trying to pander to black people, but she runs as a Trump Republican, when you know that Donald Trump don't give a fuck about niggas, that's disrespectful to me. So you gonna call me disrespectful, my nigga? You goddamn right I'm disrespectful. But I'm a product of my environment, and I live around a bunch of disrespectful hillbillies. So y'all really should praise me, because I'm falling right in line with y'all. I'm just putting a mirror on y'all. Period. I'm a disrespectful idiot. Disrespectful I can get, but idiot. Nigga, don't you know I graduated with 3.68? Suck my dick, boy. And I mean that. I'm disrespectful because my people get disrespected on the daily out this motherfucker because I see it on Facebook. Because y'all cool in this Christianburg town, this mountain town saying this shit, but say that to the family of somebody black who got killed. Say that shit that you say online. Because see me, I put a target on myself for all black people. Because y'all can see my face, y'all can hear my voice. So when you see me in public, it's not to be misconstrued. Yes, I am that arrogant, uppity nigga that called you a fucking hillbilly online. And if you got a fucking problem with it, so be it, nigga. Run up when you see me. As you can see on camera, I'm not a little nigga. I'm even bigger in person. So please try me.
Yeah, that's why I don't look. Can I chime in?
I have hold up, I got you. I'm gonna let you chime in, but I have no time for you hillbillies no more. Period. I am disrespectful. Idiot, I'm not. Disrespectful, I am, because you know what? I've been disrespected far too long. And I made a Facebook status about this a long time ago. I was on some Martin Luther King shit, turn the other cheek shit, but I said one day I'm gonna turn into Malcolm X and y'all gonna hate it. And that's what I am on now. I am with us all uniting and shit, but there has to be two parts who want to unite. I'm cool with linking up with white people because at the end of the day, it's not about white or black, it's about rich or poor. And I have more in common with you hillbillies than I got Jay-Z. But y'all see it as that me and Jay-Z are the same, and me and y'all broke asses is different when we two broke motherfuckers. So until that day comes, suck my dick from the back, nigga. And if anybody feels I'm disrespectful, please come on my platform and tell me. Don't go to my fans page that are just representing me and say the shit. I'm not untouchable. You see where I'm at. Pull up. Come to the show. Get on the show. We can debate. I want all the smoke.
Click the link. Click the link and join in. That's what I was gonna say. When I was gonna chime in, all I was gonna chime in with, don't hide behind a comment. If you got something to say, come in here and say. We're not gonna cut you off. We'll let you talk. If you got a good point, say what's on your mind. But I will say one thing.
Let me unmute John.
You cannot equate Black Lives Matter, the organization, with black people anymore, in my opinion.
Exactly, you can't.
Because they don't. That organization does not care about black people or white people. They are crazy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's all us again. We're a community, motherfucker. We can't keep separating. Look, as stupid and as foolish as I am, god damn it, I feel the same way. And I just don't know how to promote it or do it the right fucking way. But god damn it, we're the same. Like, there's a reason why I talk to you guys once a week. Like, people need to get the fucking shit together. We're a community. We're a tribe. Don't matter what you look like, who you are. Who do I want by my side? I want the best motherfuckers on the planet by my side. I want the most intelligent people to back me. I want the most wonderful visions of any type of semblance of humanity to be the person that I am on the side of. And that's who I choose. I don't care what your color is, what your religion is. I don't give a fuck. I want you to be a bad motherfucker and you to accept me for who I am and me to be able to accept you for who you are.
But coming together ain't with me. Black people are an accepting group, but we get outcasted for nothing. Everybody in America other than not black falls in line with white people until they get that nigga reminder that they ain't white. And I've seen it.
That's not true. Wait a minute. That's not true. That's not true.
Can I just
say something real quick, Jordan?
Not for me.
I've seen it.
Not for me.
I mean, not for you, but you a nigga.
Can I slip in something real quick?
Look out, look at me.
What do you mean?
Look
That
at my
don't mean
skin,
shit.
bro.
And then listen when you talk, Joe.
What's that mean?
Hey,
You sound like a nigga.
Well,
can
that's
I?
just
Can
me.
I?
I don't know. I look. You can't say. Hold on a minute, John. Hold on a minute, John. You can't say how somebody sounds, whether they're black or white. We are American, bro. My family is from a whole
We
nother
are
country,
American, but only in
but we
America am
came
I
here, bro.
African American. You're African
No,
American.
I
We
don't
have
even believe
Spanish
that, bro.
Americans.
I don't even
That's
believe
only in America. Okay, so do you think in France that black Frenchmen are called African Frenchmen, or are they just called Frenchmen?
No, they're not called either one. They're called the French equivalent of the N-word. That's what they're called.
No,
No,
let's keep it
don't
real.
get it twisted. Hold on a minute. Don't get it twisted. For those who don't understand, racism is a much bigger problem in Europe than you would rather believe. America is nowhere near as racist as Europe.
When they take their French equivalent of SOLs, what do they put?
Hold on a minute. Go watch a soccer game and watch Mario Balotelli in Italy get bananas thrown at him because he's black.
I know what you're talking about.
So don't get it twisted. America is not the most racist country in the world. If you want to talk about the most racist countries in the world, look at Germany. Look at Italy. Look at France. No, I understand that, but let's not get it twisted. You live here because you are what? American. I don't. This is the problem that we have in America.
But I'm not even seen as American in America because motherfuckers tell me to go back to my country. But I've never been there.
What do you mean? I'm American. I'm here. That's how you defeat.
But that's what I'm talking about. These hillbillies call me disrespectful, but tell me to go back to somewhere that I've never fucking been.
Hey, look.
And the way you answer that is, I'm here. I'm home. This is my.
They don't want to hear that,
bro.
This country was built for them by us.
Keep shouting it.
I can keep shouting it. It don't mean they want to hear the shit.
Can I please throw some more fuel on the fire?
I want to. I don't care. I don't care to. You act like black people started this race divide. It's not us throwing fuel on the fire. If anything, we putting a few sticks in there.
Anybody who started this racial situation in America, it's only benefiting people who have billions of dollars. The fact that regular people can't look past the surface and talk to a person as an American is the problem. If we stopped labeling everybody as a certain group and we were just all looked at each other as Americans, we would solve a lot more.
That's not going to happen. Look what's happening in America now. All groups keep getting divided. It was race, black, white, Asian. Then it was straight, gay, bi. Now it's trans, non-binary. Don't call me this. Don't call me that. The shit just keeps getting broken down, nigga. It's just a further fucking divide.
I have a legitimate question to ask both of you.
Eventually, it's just going to be, are you right-handed? Are you left-handed? Do you wake up on this side of the bed or that side of the bed?
It's already past that. Do you have a dick or a vagina? It's already past that. Like,
please answer this question for me and tell me about it. So, divorced, I met this girl. She was a big girl.
She had a dick.
Now listen, I liked her. I liked her a lot. She was amazing. And the reason why she stopped having something to do with me was because I was, and look, in the quotes, boom, boom, boom. I acted too black. She didn't like black people. And I was stunned, like, because she wasn't like outwardly racist or anything.
Yeah, no, that's outwardly racist. I don't know what
the fact that, like, Jordan was my friend. She didn't like the fact that Jonesy was my friend. She had an extreme problem with it to the point that she didn't want to have anything to do with me.
Hold on, we know this bitch?
No, you don't know her. I told you about her. Like, it was right when you got your job or whatever. I told you I met her. I think I told you and Jonesy. But I didn't know that was the issue. And that didn't come up until later when I'm in the car with her son and she puts on this like it's the anti, like what do you call it? Skinhead music. It's like skinhead heavy metal. And I
Headstrong will take you on.
That's a
Headstrong will take on anyone.
No, I'm talking like Hitler was a good man and all of them died.
You was fucking with a bitch like that, nigga?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, dude. And I flipped out when he put it on in the car. And I was like, you cannot play that in my car, dude. Like, I don't care what you think, but you
Don't lie,
cannot
John.
play
We ain't got
it in
no
my
car.
car. Next thing I know, she don't want to have anything to do with me anymore. But she was one of the best fucks I've ever had.
And black people put in this race of art. I'm gonna put it like this. My parents have never told me not to date because of race. But I've went to school with chicks who said their parents told them not to date black dudes. I've heard chicks openly say, I don't date black. Like, I've heard this shit. But I've never heard of me or any of my black friends' parents telling them that they can't date outside of their race.
Well, that's not true. I've heard that a bunch of times from my friends of mine that are black. I've heard their parents tell them a bunch of different ways. I'll give you an example. I don't know if he's listening right now, but Dwayne's parents firmly against him dating a white chick, and he ended up having a kid with her. I don't want to put his business out there, but you know him, and hopefully no one else does that's listening. But we had plenty of conversations about that. His family was adamantly against him, like dating a white girl. But again, it's not about, look, the way I look at the world, it's so far beyond that simple shit. The only people who subscribe to that type of logic refuse to enhance themselves to a better belief of how the world can go. We are in a situation, it's 2021, dude.
This is America.
Hold on a minute. How many more years do you think that are really going to continue peacefully in this world? Like, there's gonna be a war. We are 70 years, 80 years from
we're moving up.
We are headed.
We're not moving up nowhere. America will cut off its nose to spite its face, nigga.
No.
America will always self-implode.
A fucking war, man. We gotta learn who is American and who's not. That's the most important.
It's gonna blow up.
No, this is what I told somebody at work the other day. There needs to be another terrorist attack. When you look at 9/11, we were all Americans that day.
So they can put me in jail?
Listen. When 9/11 happened, then we were all Americans that day, no matter what color you were.
Me, I wasn't an American that day. My brother got ran out of Connecticut.
With trucks.
My brother's name is Muhammad. He got ran out of Connecticut. Motherfucker thought he was going to get killed.
And that sucks.
So don't say
the only thing that brings us together as Americans is tragedy. That's it. Don't nothing else unite us.
But that's also the same shit that splits us apart. Don't you understand that?
Ultimately, why is that our catalyst? Why would we not, regardless of what?
Because that's what we're used to. America is a country that's been in more time and has spent more time in war than at peace. So we understand this shit.
That means that we are equivocal to a child in a bad relationship with mommy and daddy. And we only
that's what we are.
Yeah, but you know what the good thing is?
We only react accordingly.
Look, when we do recognize,
otherwise we just accept them. I mean, is that what we are? Are we a chastised child? Are we a child that's just like saying, "Hey, my tummy hurts," so we can redirect from why mom and dad are arguing? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
No, what we are is when we realize that we're all Americans.
It's too late.
The world bends to us. No, it's not too late. It's happened before in history. Whether you want to say it or not, there was a better race relationship in the 70s than there is now. And we were unstoppable in the 70s and 80s.
Absolutely.
America was literally unstoppable.
Absolutely.
And it's sad to say that the race relations were better back then. It's not even about race. It sounds crazy, but it's about the family, bro. Families are broken in half all over the United States. And
dude,
that's
we're
when
not a tribe. It's not a community.
No, it's deep, bro. When you have no family life or family structure, you get a broken person. Like the idea that the family like helps grow a child is for real.
It takes a village to raise a kid, raise a child.
So look, it takes a man and a woman. It takes that energy. Both of those energies working together.
I was raised by a village. I was raised by from my mom to my aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. Everybody played their part.
Yeah, but too many times it's not happening like that, man.
Look, listen. Let's take it this level. All right, we'll make it simple. Why are we filming a Karen Why are we not walking up to a Karen and going, hey, you're being quite unreasonable and people are trying to
because
facilitate what you
because
need?
the original Karen
Why,
got Emmett
why do
Till
we not
killed and there
try to
wasn't cameras
de-escalate
around.
it? Why do we step back? Why do we step back and we film it? I mean, this person, we don't know what their day is. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know why they're
Because they're
expressing
trying
their
to
feelings in
bring
this way.
harm to people that look like me. When you talking about, I'm gonna call the cops when somebody's literally doing nothing.
Right.
And we
So,
know how the cops get down with black people.
and
If
look,
I'm not doing anything, I'm gonna argue with the cops. And these trigger happy motherfuckers out here who don't deserve a badge and a gun will shoot first, ask questions later.
right.
We
So
need
what
to
I'm
record
saying,
this
what
shit
I'm
that
saying,
way.
Jordan,
There's evidence.
what I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna say like
Jordan,
this: if there were camera phones in Emmett Till's time, he wouldn't have got killed.
I don't know
what
about
I'm
that.
saying, Jordan, what
What do
I'm
you mean I don't
saying,
know about that?
Jordan, what I'm saying is
I don't know. We don't
why
know,
are
man. We
people
can go back
standing
and do
back
that.
and filming
That's what
this?
I'm saying. That's why it
Why
needs to
are
be filmed.
people
Because
standing?
white women's word is taken like gold in America.
So
Clearly, look where Bill Cosby's at.
why are people standing back and filming it and trying to be like, hey, look at this person be a shitbag to another person when they
Because in
simply,
court, it's
when they
not what you
when
know,
they
it's what you can
simply
prove.
walk up to this other person and be like, hey, I'm right beside you and I see you're being a piece of shit and you should probably stop being a piece of shit, as opposed to trying to post it as a TikTok or make it a viral video.
Because in
Why
court,
don't you
it's
walk
not
up
what
to these
you
people?
know, it's
Why
what you
don't you
can
walk up
prove.
to these people? Why don't you just walk
Can
up
I
to
ask
these
you guys a
people?
question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
What up?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like two parts. So did you guys see the George Floyd video that was recorded from the bystanders that were standing there?
Yeah, the straight
And I
ahead
saw the
one.
one that was filmed by the
Yeah, the one that
EMT.
was straight ahead.
Yeah, I've
The
seen
one
that
that was
one.
straight ahead. Not okay. So my question is, if you were standing there, right, would you have walked up to the cop and said, "Hey, man, why don't you just chill, bro? He's calm. Like, just lay off him a little bit." Would you have walked up to the cop and said that?
Yes, I pulled a man out of a car that was on fire and he was
Don't
burning
switch the
alive.
topic. Hold on, I want to get Jordan's
Yeah,
perspective.
like
You
Just
would?
saying. Yes, and the cop tried to stop me. And I told him, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're the guy that's supposed to be on scene. And he did not give a shit. Immediately when I gave this cop the business, when I was like, why are you talking to me? Go help this man. He got mad at me and told me he wanted to know my information and wanted to hold me accountable. I couldn't leave the scene as opposed to
All right, hold
taking
on a
care
minute.
of the man
Hold
who
on a
was
minute.
hurt.
Let's not. I don't want to lose sight on this one point because I want to follow up. So,
Okay.
Jordan, would you have walked over to the cop and been like, "Hey, man, maybe you should ease up a little bit"?
Mm-hmm.
that honest answer.
Yeah,
I
don't give a
would have
fuck.
said
I ain't scared of
something,
the cops.
but I would have not walked up on the cop in fear of I probably would have also been killed that day.
Okay,
That's
can I say? Can I say something here?
I definitely
Can I-
would say something. I'd be like, dog, like you choking the shit out of me. He said he can't breathe. Like, get the fuck off him. But I'm not
Okay,
gonna walk up to the point where this cop can say he felt threatened and
I
shoot me in
understand.
my fucking noodle.
I understand. All right. So my biggest thing is just we're talking about camera phones and stuff like that, right? So
Right.
I think that the whole situation that happened, I think, was amplified by about 5 or 6 times what it needed to because people were filming it. I really think that when you put the film in place, people act differently. And it's not on purpose, I don't think a lot of the time. I think it just happens because they know they're being watched.
That's
So
very wise. That's very wise.
they start to think about things a little bit differently because they know there are eyes on them, right? And it makes them do things that maybe they wouldn't normally do. Me personally, I know for 100% fact if I see something like that happen, and I walk by, I'm walking over to the cop and putting my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Hey man, he's chilling, bro." And if the cop throws me on the ground or whatever, then it's whatever. But I'm there's no way I'm not gonna intervene. And the too many times in the world today, people think intervening is filming it. And that's not intervening. That's not being stand up. That's
Paul,
not.
you just said what I was fucking
Yeah,
saying. Keep going.
yeah, that's not filming something is not being what's the word I'm looking for? I guess like being a stand-up guy. That's not filming something. It doesn't matter what's actually happening. It matters what we do in reaction to it. And as a society, if we're willing to just stand back and film it and then go after somebody later, well, that doesn't matter. The bad thing already happened. You know, like we got to stand up as a society together as people and stop just trying to blame someone after the fact and have evidence. It's not about evidence. It's about stopping the bullshit from happening right
But
now.
who was willing to die that day for that? Because they potentially could have got shot the fuck up.
It's not about being willing to die. Sometimes it's about being willing to be reasonable and making contact in a situation. A lot of times there were so many people out there. One of them could have walked over to the guy and just put his hand on his shoulder and be like, hey man, he's calm. Just lay off him for a second. He said he can't breathe.
And a cop could have got up after the motherfucker quit fighting.
And you know what? If that happens, at least in my opinion,
but without that camera evidence, guess what? That cop walks free and he gets a bullet on somebody else's neck.
It's not about
They should have stepped in exactly what he's saying. They should have stepped in, and somebody should have at least come over and been like, "Hey, man, you're about to ruin your life."
Hold on. Joe, your audio sounded crazy. Say something.
Yeah, okay,
you hear me? You sound like you're like underwater or something. Like I hear you, but it sounds far away.
I'm just saying, like, somebody could have come in and just simply touched the shoulder and been like, hey, chill the fuck out. Like, this guy's about to die.
Yo,
can I just jump back in? Can y'all hear me? All right, so what I'm saying, man, is I'm not saying, look, there are consequences to every action that we take. I'm not saying that it's going to end well if you step in and put your hand on the cop and be like, hey, calm down. But at the end of the day, it's better than what they did standing there. There was 6 people standing there yelling at the cop while filming it. That is not standing up for what's right. That is you being part of the problem of what is wrong. You are scared to intervene on your own, so you're going to videotape and yell things. That's pointless. Either keep it moving.
So say the person recording intervenes, and they don't get that crucial 9 minutes that the cop stood on his neck.
Well, that's not the truth because the cop
wouldn't go to jail.
Now. The cops have body cameras now.
And guess what? When the cops quote unquote came to that fire that we had at the crib, the nigga told me their body cameras weren't on. They ain't always on, man.
We live in the mountains, bro. This is a major city.
It don't matter.
All the cops have body cameras. You saw the trial there. All I'm saying, bro, is there's no use. There is zero use in that situation of standing there and yelling at the cop and filming it. That is not how we solve
there's great use because now that cop's going to prison. Probably for not a long
George
time, but he's going.
But,
I mean, yeah, he's still dead. I guess there's a cop off the street.
If you want to be a man, then be a man. Stand up and for what you believe in. If you think something wrong is happening, intervene. Don't videotape.
It was a woman that even got the videotape that was used in court. That wasn't a man. That was a woman.
There was a man standing right there. There was a firefighter that's a woman standing right there. She could have walked over.
Do you think he's willing to lose his life? With how shit goes?
I wouldn't think twice, dude. I wouldn't think twice. I would have stepped in a minute, dude. In a minute, I would have intervened. I wouldn't have thought about my life.
You don't have to intervene violently. You could have just simply walked over to the cop.
The cops are already on edge. You tap him on the shoulder. Hey, what are you doing? Bop, bop, bop. Like, nigga, it's over then.
No, it's not. If you think that's what's going to happen, then that's probably a deeper problem. And that's probably the psyche of people who are scared to do things. I'm not scared of shit in this world. Either I'm going to keep walking. If I see the cop situation with somebody, I'm either going to keep walking or I'm going to involve myself.
Man, it's not about being scared. It's about self-preservation. We see how these cops get down. So why the fuck would I even antagonize a motherfucker and touch him on the shoulder when he's in the middle of doing some bullshit? Yeah, I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to touch him. Oh, okay, so touch him and get shot the fuck up, dude. Like, what the fuck?
It is what it is. But we gotta do something.
So your death would bring what then?
I wouldn't have got killed.
Look,
How do you know?
How do I know? Because I know how to talk to people. I would have
You would have put your hand on his shoulder when he's already trying to kill one black dude.
Look, it's simple. You've seen me.
So what are you saying? I
Hold
should
on a
have.
minute, John.
And what did you say? These are mountain cops?
No, listen, John, hold on a sec. You've seen me interact with the police. You don't have to be rude and disrespectful, but you can be a man. Stop acting. We need to all stop acting like we're not men.
Also, somebody's knee. The cop's knee wasn't on somebody's neck to begin with when we did that.
I understand that, but I would not have changed the way I speak to people. I would have walked over to the cop and be like, "Hey, man, look at the situation we're in. This guy's on the floor. All three of y'all."
And somebody would have drawn down on you.
That's fine. If that's what happens, then that's what happens. But I'm not going to just film it and yell at him from across the street.
The word.
That is the problem. People are scared to do anything in this world.
People don't want to fucking die.
Well, stop being afraid of that. But fear God. Don't fear no man.
Yes. God damn it. Are you preaching gospel or what?
I'm not. It's not about fair man. Especially for me. It's about I got shit I need to do. And I'm not going to die over no bullshit.
Then if you got shit you got to do, don't stand there and film it and berate the fucking whole.
I'm not going to let somebody that looks like me get killed. I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy.
What if you don't care? What if you don't care about?
Why the fuck would I put myself in harm's way to lose my life?
Then you don't care. Then you do not care.
I don't care. Are you fucking?
If you're not willing to put something of yourself out there, then you don't care.
You can't. Yeah, and you can't be mad about anybody doing anything to anybody else if you're not willing to sacrifice yourself for what you believe in.
Or stand up at least and stand up for what you see is wrong.
Absolutely.
So me saying something, not even recording it, just me saying something, ain't standing up.
Well, look, I understand. I'm not saying go over there and punch the cop in the face. That's crazy.
Somebody's echoing. Hold up.
All I'm saying is somebody needs, as a society, we need to start realizing that we have the power to change things. We have the power to intervene and stop bad shit from happening. We don't have to just blame someone after the bad shit happens. We can stop it while it's happening, man. We're not crazy.
John, you got us echoing. I don't know what's causing it, but you got us echoing.
Like, that shit kills me, bro. The videotaping bad problems and not getting involved, that shit to me is just, look, there's a difference, right? Like, if you're videotaping somebody in a shootout, I get it, man. That's a shootout. Stay low and just try to stay alive. But
you wouldn't want to go up to one of the shooters and be like, "Hey, my brother, you might hit somebody innocent."
No, because
that's what you should want to do.
That's a little bit different. There's actual bullets flying. In the George Floyd situation,
that would ultimately be what you want to do. Is like walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on?" Like, ultimately,
no, you don't have
that
to curse at him.
Solution.
Just keep it simple. Look at the situation that we're in, man. You got this guy lying on the floor, and all three of y'all are on him. He says he can't breathe. Just chill. Instead,
the people there are telling him that, and he still didn't move his knee.
No, they're not. They're yelling at him. They're cursing at him. They're recording him. All of them are recording him. No one is like, "Hey, everybody, calm down," and walked over and be a man about the situation. Recording shit, that's female shit, dog. Like, that's female shit. Like, recording a situation is female shit.
Well, a female recorded it, and a female is the reason that he's getting locked up, because without that recording, he'd still be walking free.
And George Floyd is still dead. There was a man standing there that could have walked over there.
Yeah, George Floyd is dead, and it sucks, but guess what? His killer is going to get locked up.
True.
That's what we want. It's justice for black people getting killed.
There's a man that's standing right there. That's a stand-up guy. He did like jiu-jitsu and all of this shit. Strong fella. He could have been like, "Hey, y'all, shut up for a second," and quieted everything down and walked over to the cop like, "Look, man, the man is on the ground. He's chilling. You got 3 people on him. Why don't y'all just relax a little bit?" Instead, the crowd energy is on 1,000. Everybody's videotaping. Now the guy's dead. I'm not blaming the crowd, but I'm you know what I am blaming? I'm blaming the idiots for just standing there instead of getting involved in the right way. Be a man. Shut everybody else up behind you and walk toward the cop like, "Hey, man, he is on the ground. Put him in the car or call the ambulance." But he's saying he can't breathe. Somebody needs to take charge of a situation when it's out of control like that.
Nobody is willing.
It doesn't matter if you're a cop or not. If you're a man, you take charge of a situation that's out of control. It don't matter if you're a cop, you got a uniform or not. Be a fucking man and stand up. Don't just watch shit happen.
Be a man and intervene where these cops are already on edge and catch 2 to the chest.
And if that happens, then
You're
that
standing
happens.
up.
I would gladly, if that's how I go out, I'm glad I went out that way. Because at
You're
least I'm not
glad.
some
You glad that you went
fucking
up.
stooge on the
You
side
glad you
watching
went out
shit
getting
happen
shot in the
bad in
chest
front of me.
twice, and then nobody recorded it, and then your death is for nothing.
And you know, if that's how it goes down, then that's how it goes down. But I'm not
To
going to be the
die for
guy that
nothing.
watches. I'm not going to be the guy that watches or records someone die in front of me.
I'm not
when I
gonna
coulda
record it,
stepped
but
up
I'm not
and
gonna
done
put myself in fucking harm's way either, nigga. Like I'm gonna say something,
Well, you
but I'm
gotta
not
make a
gonna.
choice, man.
I'm not going to put myself in harm's way because at the end of the day, it's self-preservation. At the end of
that's
the
the
fucking
wrong way
day,
to think.
how is
In
that the
my
wrong way
opinion,
to
that's the wrong way
think?
to think. Because look, in the
Self-preservation is
situation,
wrong.
well, it's risk reward, right? In the situation that situation that was happening, there was zero reward by standing there and yelling at the cop to get off the man because that wasn't working. So the risk in that situation is zero. You're not gonna get shot for yelling something. So maybe we need to move the risk reward situation around.
So if I said that I would yell
right
something,
there, if I was standing right there, I would have turned around and told everybody to shut up, and it would have calmed the situation down, and I would have walked over to the cop.
it wouldn't have, because there would have been somebody in the group that said, "I'm not shutting up." What are you gonna do then? In your perfect world, you telling somebody to shut up is going to shut everybody else up. And then, Joe, it's not like me and you are the smallest dudes ever. We're somewhat intimidating, I would like to think, with our stature. So your big ass walking up to the cops, you don't think that they're not going to, in somewhat, arm themselves for this big ass nigga walking towards me?
Well, it's all about how you approach a situation. Look, alpha male does not.
What do you mean approach it? Black people have been killed by approaching the situation the right fucking way. And it's happened.
And they've been killed for approaching it the wrong way.
Hey, yes, sir. There is a gun in the car. Get it out for me. They reach for it. Still get shot after being asked for it.
I understand.
So what?
I understand.
What the fuck? Like, nigga,
what am I saying? Do you not understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, self-preservation is the first rule of life.
I totally get that.
Why put yourself in harm's way when there's other ways to figure it out than walking up on police that are already on fucking edge? I'm saying,
but these ways aren't working, bro. These ways aren't working.
Ain't nothing gonna work.
We need to change the ways we are dealing with these situations.
No, we
standing
need to put
by
it where
and filming it is not working. It's still happening. People are still dying.
We need to put it where police put the only people that can police the area must be from that area. That's the only way it's gonna change. Because the motherfucker that came and got me is from Bland fucking County. The nigga that came and got me is from Bland County. He don't know me from Adam. He comes from a place where the population of black is 1 and 2/3.
Okay, let me ask you this, Jordan. Do you think that had somebody walked over to the cop that was sitting on George Floyd, that the cops would have shot him?
They definitely would have drew down on him.
Okay. Well, then maybe he would have got off of George Floyd's neck.
There was 3 other cops there. He didn't have to get off George Floyd's neck. But no, I'm not with these what ifs, nigga. Like,
okay, well, we know what happened. People stood there, videotaped, and yelled at the cops, and that resulted in someone dying.
And George Floyd lost his life. And the cop that killed him is in jail. It's not the answer, but at least I got some fucking justice after all these cops. Breonna Taylor, she got killed, and guess what? All her cops are still on duty.
And that's just all on tape. There's body cameras on the cops. The tape is not.
They charged the cops for shooting at the wall behind her, not for killing her.
This is what I'm saying. The tape and video camera shit is not the answer.
So
the answer is stopping it when it's happening. That is how you solve problems, man.
Well, who's gonna be there? Who's to say that when the shit is happening, there's a stand-up nigga right there to stop it?
Men need to act like men. Just because somebody wears a uniform does not take away your ability to be a man. Be a fucking man.
No, but it takes away some rights.
I've got to back this because
obstruction of justice is a real charge to catch.
That's fine. We can talk about it in court, and I will bring evidence that shows that I just intervened to help the situation out. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't.
And again, in court, it's not what you know; it's what you can prove. And if they can somehow come together and prove that you obstructed them from doing their job rather than helping out,
that's fine. I will eat the charge.
Enjoy that charge, man. Enjoy that 6 months. Like, fuck that.
That's fine. I will eat the charge. If somebody survives because of it, that's a happy 6 months. I mean, smiling during the 6 months.
There was 4 cops there. Who's to say the cop with his knee on his neck was going to get up? There's too much shit that can happen here.
Yeah, but we know what didn't work. Standing there and filming it and yelling at the cops did not work. It made it worse.
Nothing worked.
We have to change the way we act around police. And if that means they're acting out of control, we have to take over. Men have to act like men and calm a situation down.
Or
It's
the
all about
motherfuckers
you.
that are trained to control our freedom.
They're not trained to control shit. Look at them. What are they doing? They're not controlling anything.
Hey, but they still have that position. That's
You
their
think they're
job.
trained? They're not trained.
Well, maybe we
Like,
should train them. It's not on the people fucking filming. It's on the
you could be
motherfucker
a
put his
man.
knee on his neck.
Like a man
How are
when
you
you
gonna
walk down the-
how are you gonna sit here and say that the motherfuckers filming are the reason for him dying instead of the
I
people
didn't
that are
say that.
trained to
I said
restrain
it
him?
didn't work.
You have everything. You have everything on your person to restrain somebody, but you put your knee on their neck, and then because of these people filming you is the reason you killed them.
It's
Because
I don't
nobody,
think that's what I
nobody
said.
stood up as a man.
I think it amplified the situation when they were on film. And like people standing around cursing at them, yelling at them, it amplified the situation.
But you should be trained to deal with that in 2021.
But
If you're a
they're
cop,
not.
somebody's gonna film you. So then work on that
The more
problem.
shoulds you say, the more people die. So instead of we talking about what they should do,
on that problem. Hey, if
no,
you're a
the
cop in
problem is us,
2021,
bro. The problem is us. We allow them to keep doing these things and we're scared.
We're not allowing shit. They do it regardless.
No, we're
not
allowing
allowing shit.
Whatever tyranny that they put on us is the tyranny that we allow. That's it. It stops when we stop allowing it. Be a man. Stand
You
up
remember
when
what happened the
something's
last
wrong
time we
with
didn't want to allow it? They dismembered the fucking Black Panthers last time we tried to stand up for this shit.
Well, we gotta keep standing up. Better
with it.
You can't let them win. You can't just give up, throw your hands up.
It's not about letting them win. That's the game, nigga. They need to be trained. It's not on the people who are untrained in those situations. It's on the motherfuckers that get paid training to de-escalate these problems.
But it doesn't
it's
work.
on them.
Or
And
shit,
the way you're saying don't work either, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Does. Be a man.
Yeah, man.
When you walk down,
Okay, so you're saying be a man and say something to the cop. Well, the cop should then be a man and realize that he has this man subdued. Okay, then. So then
and when a man approaches another man and checks him, what does that other man who solved do?
Not the other man with the gun and the badge. He's gonna say, "Nigga, I got the power here. You don't."
That's fine. And if you have
unless you finna draw down on me, I'm gonna keep my knee on this nigga's neck,
and I'm gonna stand right here next to you while you do it. Then you're gonna have to subdue me too, because what you're doing is wrong, and we can all see that.
It is wrong.
It's the situation we're in right now. We cannot continue to put up with this bullshit, bro. The more that we put up with it as men, the worse it's gonna get. Right now, the reason why these problems are happening is we put up with it since the 70s, since the 80s. We got to stop letting cops think they run shit. We are humans. We are men, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But like I've been trying to say, nobody's willing to die for it. Black Panthers died behind this fight.
You know me. Wait a minute now, Jordan. You know me. I said to you last week, this thing's worth killing for, and this thing's worth dying for. I stand on that. I'll stand on that till I die. There's things that if I walk by that street and I saw a cop with his knee on his neck, you know me. You telling me I'm not walking over to that cop, put my hand on him and like, you gotta chill, bro. You telling me I'm not doing that, Jordan?
I'm saying there's no need to lose your life behind it. There's other ways.
I'm not trying to, man. But at the same time, I can't live with myself if I don't live like
it. Maybe we should just adopt what the Panthers were doing and just stay strapped. And when we see that,
protect yourself. Yes, sir. Stay strapped. Protect yourself. Be a man.
What you gonna do when you ain't got a gun and the cops are down on you?
Call your fucking, what's that shit called next to the bed? What's that? Nightstand. Don't call 911. I call nightstand. Someone running my house. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna find out. It takes 20 minutes for the cops.
Shit sounds good until you really present it with in that.
That's a drawer, man. That's what we call it. This is a Glock 45 in your dresser drawer. That's it.
I'm telling you, that's how you gotta live these days, man.
Shit sounds solid until you're really in that situation, and then it goes to then what? What are we gonna do?
What it goes to is I've been in there. I've been in situations like that, so I know where I stand. I know where I stand. I know where I stand on a situation. I'm not saying it's like we got to go out here and fight the cops. No, but you got to show a cop that you're a man too, and you can't just you can't
don't give a fuck, bro.
I mean, the fact that there were EMT people that were off duty that told him they were killing this guy, and he ignored them.
Joe, how much time you got?
I got enough time to keep going.
I'm gonna go smoke a square real quick. We're gonna continue this conversation. I'm gonna let John get off because I know it's
about the EMT situation.
I'll
The
be right
EMT
back.
is at more fault, I think, than the cop. Get some
No, I
courage in your
agree.
life.
I
Get
agree.
some
And
courage
she
in your
sat
life.
back and she filmed that shit.
Get some
And
courage.
she said, granted, she said some stuff, but I would have stepped in.
Yes,
And
get some
dude,
courage.
this is speaking as a person that, look, I'm a little dude, but all of my fights that I've ever got in my entire life have been protecting somebody else. And I do exert myself. I don't take care of myself like I should. I get pushed around. But if it's somebody I care about or that needs to have help, like I don't even think twice. I step right in.
Me too, man. Look,
You know,
it's not. It's just the situation that we're in these days. Is people too much are scared. They're scared of the cops. And that's more dangerous than actually a cop shooting you. It's more
fuck it.
dangerous to be scared of them than anything. That's the most dangerous thing because now it's like it's like if you're scared of a dog. If you're scared of a dog, he's gonna bite you. It's like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You can't be scared to be a man. I'm not scared to speak my mind. I'm not scared to stand up and approach whatever's in front of me. I'm not
Get,
scared of it. I
get
don't fear
them.
no man at all. I don't care what the uniform they wear. I don't. That shit doesn't phase me. There's no fear in my heart. You
No
know,
fear in
it
my
might
heart.
go
I
bad.
don't give a fuck. You might be able to rip my head off. I'm not saying I'm a badass, but you don't intimidate me. I don't care who the fuck you are. You don't intimidate me. I have my feelings, my standards, and what I think is right. And I'm a powerful motherfucker. And I will eat you
Well,
up
the
from the
reason
ground
I'll
up,
say this,
motherfucker.
the reason why I feel like that, and there's no fear, because like, man, and look, it's gonna sound like I'm thumping the Bible, but the reality is, man, once you start to realize that this can life is meant to not be easy. And part of being an adult and being a man or being a grown woman is dealing with the problems that come from life. Like you have like that. This is not challenging. You just have to keep fighting, you have to keep pushing forward. You can't be afraid of another individual, man. You cannot allow yourself to live that type of life. The moment you start bowing to other people and doing what they say to do, you have lost yourself as an individual. Now you are something else. You are not a man. You are not a woman. You are something else. We are not built to take advice. We are built to be hard-headed. We are built to make mistakes and grow from those, and not fear another man, not fear consequences. We are just. I am built at least to just keep over. Like, there's no question in my mind. I'd walk up to the cop, put my arm on him or something, and be like, "Hey man, you gotta chill. This is not the situation." But I also am smart enough to understand the situation I'm in and look behind me and see there's 10 people standing here. So I would have barked at them first and be like, "Y'all gotta shut up, man. Hey man, the man is it can't breathe. You gotta let him." And anybody talks behind me, I tell them shut up too. It's part of being a man. It's part of being a leader. Like you gotta be accountable. You can't let things
The
and
only
then
person I'm afraid of, dude, the only person I'm afraid of is myself because I'm the only person that
no
can
man
damn.
for battle.
I'm the only person smart enough to outsmart me. I'm the only person that's kind enough to be kinder than I am. I'm the only person that has a big enough heart that's big as mine is. So the only person that I have to fear is what I can do to myself. And you don't matter to me. I will exist in my own reality. I will be kind. I will uplift. I will protect. And that's what I will do. And that makes me feel powerful. And nobody can take that away from me because you're not me. And the only person that can take it away from me is myself. So I feel you in this. I'm a man. I wake up every day. I had a woman wreck my heart. I've been through shit. I've been down and out. I've seen people down and out. And the
Yo,
only thing
yo,
that
yo.
I know is that I can wake up. I can wake up every day and I can say, hey, you are you and you make people happy and continue to do that. And expound upon it. Do more that you can to make yourself more of an empowering person for others. That's what I get off on. I get off on teaching people, telling people that they're better, making them feel good. That makes me feel good. So you can't do anything to me in the fucking world. No other man can come to me and do anything. He might be able to knock me out, stab me, shoot me, what the fuck ever. But guess what? He does not have the power that I have, and I'm very aware of that, and I keep that close. That's the only thing that I have, my integrity. And that makes me a very powerful person. And I would never, in that situation, never have walked away. I would have intervened immediately without any fear or of repercussions, death, anything. I would have immediately inserted myself in that
Can
situation.
y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
No,
All
we
right.
don't
Now,
want to.
now, just I'm just gonna say this. Okay, so just walking by, because it's easy to say that after the facts are presented of what happened with the George Floyd case, but just walking by, not knowing what crime this nigga just committed, would you still do it?
It depends on the
what if he
situation.
just shot 3 people?
It depends on
I
the
don't
situation.
dude. My instincts would have kicked in, and I immediately would have went to protect a fellow person that was
That potentially could have just
Well,
killed
let me
3
let me tell
people?
you, because
Because it's
hold
easy
on
to
a
say
minute.
this shit after
You're
facts are
right.
presented.
I'm
You're right.
telling you the truth, man.
The only time I would have intervened is if I arrived to the situation and there was already a crowd of people there and the situation was already outside of the car. If they were like tussling with them, it's not my business. I'm keeping it moving.
Oh
But if there's
shit. There we go.
already a group of people and I see it happening, then I am going to insert myself in the situation because I'm already in it now. But if it had just popped off and they were tussling with them, it's not my business. So I wouldn't even have seen the end of it because I wouldn't have stayed around. It's not my business.
No,
I'd have just kept walking.
they
But if
throw
I
them in the
walked up
car.
on the scene, if I walked up on the scene and there was a group of 6 or 7 people standing around, like 3 or 4 cops, people are filming and yelling at the cop, my first reaction is, let me assess what's going on. And if I hear them keep yelling at the cop and my man is really struggling, saying he can't breathe, then I'm going to turn around to the people yelling, like, everybody chill, yo, what are y'all doing? Chill out. Step off, man. The cops is out here. What are y'all doing? And then I'm going to walk over to the cop and be like, you got to chill, man. My man's on the ground. Like, it's that simple. Those steps, even if somebody tells you step back on the curb, no, my man is not able to breathe. I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to check to see if my man can breathe. That's all I'm doing. If you want to walk over there with me, you could check if he can breathe too. I'm not touching nobody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but I'm going to get closer to the situation. I'm not going to stand back. That's not how things work in the world. You can't stand back when you're getting your head when somebody's dying in front of you. You can't stand back. You can't.
That's what makes you a beautiful person, dude. That's what makes you a beautiful person. It's your whole mentality. Exactly what you said. Because that's what people need, man. I don't give a shit if I eat a fucking bullet. I'm gonna stand up for my fellow man, regardless. Injustice pisses me off more than anything. I hate it. I don't care. I don't care fuck what you're doing. People do not deserve to be treated like they're your fucking piece of work because you're not an artist.
Well, look, I mean, let's just look at the reality, right?
Look,
like the reality is no one stepped in and my man died. That's what happened. We filmed it and my man died on camera and everybody got to see it. What did that help? That didn't help anything. I can't stand by when something is happening right in my face and not say, I talk too much, Jordan. I put myself in shit I shouldn't put myself in. But I cannot stand by while shit is happening. I don't fear no man. Fuck these badges and these uniforms. Look, that it matters to an extent, right? I'm gonna give you respect off rip because you've gone through something to at least put you in that position. I'm not saying disrespect the cop. All I'm saying is there needed to be perspective given to that cop at that moment. And if no one else was going to give it to him, I would have given it to him.
They're just another motherfucker doing
just
a job.
Person, bro. They're just a man. It's the same. That's why I told you I fear no man except God, bro. I do fear God because look at all this shit he made. Like if you look around, you have to fear him. Like it's like look at this shit, bro. Like the trees is beautiful, the birds, and no man did that. Like that's God. Like only fear God, don't fear a man.
Yeah, that guy also gave us slavery and segregation. But
no, that's what man
anyways,
did. That's what man did.
Are we not made? Are we not made in God's image?
We are, but we also are given free will to make mistakes.
Oh, that's a long ass mistake, my brother.
Well, it's a bunch of mistakes throughout history. Like, but anytime you see when those mistakes repeat themselves is when people get further away from God. If you look all throughout history,
they used God to enslave us. They was pretty there with it.
Well, anytime any people move too far away from God and move toward like a an inverted society where children don't matter and the family doesn't matter and God doesn't matter and what's right, it doesn't matter, and integrity doesn't matter and honor doesn't matter, those societies fell into slavery. Every single time in history, that's what happened. So
Fact.
the further we move into this society of men that are scared to be men and women that are scared to be women, then we are going to be worse and worse and worse in this situation. It's going to continue to get worse. It's not going to get better until men stand up and stop allowing bullshit to happen right in front of them and think that because they have it on tape and got somebody arrested for it, that that's a good thing. That's not a good thing. The fact is that my man died and people had a chance to stop that from happening and no one did. And I'm talking to all the people, especially the cops that were there standing there, not just the bystanders. The two cops that are on the right are worse than the cop that put his knee on the neck, in my opinion.
Because you think those bystanders knew that the cop was going to kill him?
They're the ones that should have. They have absolutely should have said something. So I'm not.
Especially the EMT bystander who filmed it. That's what he's talking about. She knew he was going to die. And instead of her, like she said it on film, she took the time to record it and say it on film.
Instead of walking over. She could have walked over and said, look, I'm going to check him out whether y'all like it or not. And just start to do nurse duty.
Absolutely. She could have said, hey, you got him detained, you got handcuffs on him. Let me medically take care of him. Instead, she chose to film it and then post later on to her, like feeling better about herself, like, oh, well,
absolutely.
They only would have let me done this. Like, but you didn't step in and do anything. Like, I don't feel like you're a hero because you said you could have done something and you had the ability to intervene, but you didn't choose to do it. You chose to film this man die.
Absolutely.
And then say, hey, look what I filmed. Look at this injustice. Look how
and again, I want to make sure
you're taking a man's life and wearing it like a badge to say, hey, look what I filmed that happened. Why didn't you do so? Why did you get your I saw death happen merit badge? Why didn't you choose to get your I saved somebody's life merit badge?
Because that takes courage.
And does courage. And look, belief in a person and other people does not make you naive. It makes you courageous. So you should have taken the steps to believe in somebody that was behind you, whether or not you were going to get shot for intervening, regardless of what the repercussions would have been for you intervening, you would die knowing that you tried to save a fellow man's life. And
or you could have died and he still lost his life.
This is true too, but we can't live like that, man. This is the problem. By thinking like that, more of these situations will occur because no one will have the courage to stand up, man.
I feel like this. If it's my people and I know them personally, and I fuck with you, I think of you as family, you my people, I die for you. If I see some injustice shit happening.
Well, look, to be real, Jordan,
but I can't.
It doesn't even have to be injustice.
But I can't put my neck out there with not knowing. It's easy to say this shit after the facts come out. But if you're just
know who I am, though. I'm not talking to a stranger.
If you're just walking up and you see a group of people gathered around, you're not going to say something. This nigga could have just killed everybody's man right there.
It doesn't matter.
Look, don't you tell me what I'm going to say. Don't you tell me that I'll walk up into that situation and say that I won't say something, because I will. God damn it,
John! One of them cops will stuff you in your pocket like a piece of gum.
Don't judge, brother. I would have done something you didn't do.
No, I think Jordan makes a good point. And he's not. Hold on a minute, John. Let me say something. I think Jordan, you make a great point. I'm not saying that everybody needs to be a hero. I'm not saying that. But I think we need to understand that we need a little bit of that in the society today. We need people to think they have the power and know that they have the power to make changes. You don't have to just sit here and watch something bad happen and think that that's making a change. You filming it didn't change anything. My man died, bro.
He did die.
to do
but
something, and no
but
one
the cop,
did
but the
anything.
cop is locked up. That's some sort of
And again,
change.
that's not. I'm not
Granted,
saying. Look, that's good that the cop got there's some justice, but
because
the man
because
still died. We didn't
The
change
way
he
it.
he got
did.
there
But guess
wasn't
what?
good, though.
We're on
And
the cusp.
again, hold on a
We're on
minute.
the cusp of the
I
Breonna
want to say
Taylor bill got passed. We're on the cusp
hold
of
on
the
a minute.
George Floyd bill getting passed. So this
I
shit
want
don't
to say
happen
one
again.
thing. I want to.
Sometimes people
I
have
want
to
to say
die
one
for
thing,
change.
Jordan.
It shouldn't happen.
Jordan, let me say one thing. I want to make sure I get this point clear. I am not just coming at the bystanders. I'm also equally pissed off at the cops that just stood there and allowed this to continue to happen. Those people, in my opinion, deserve the same exact charge as the guy with the knee on his neck. Those two cops that just stood there and played crowd control are almost, they may be worse in my book than the actual cop that put his knee on his neck. In my opinion, they deserve worse penalty, because not only did they not say anything, they also stopped a medical professional from intervening in a situation that could have stopped all of this from happening. So in my book, if you were around the situation at all, and again, this goes for every type of situation. It doesn't happen. It doesn't have to be just this video. Just this video everyone has seen, so we can all talk about it. But in everyday life, we have to have more courage. You can't just be scared of the repercussions and take no actions in your life. You can't be scared to step up and do things. Get some fucking courage, people. Like,
People
what do you
just
think?
don't want to die, man.
Well, you can't be afraid of that, bro. You gotta be scared of everything. You can't be scared to
Who gives a
fucking
fuck?
live. What's the point of being alive if you're not living, bro?
Like, for real. The only thing, it's been my entire detriment in my entire life. The one thing that has torn me down and kept me from getting forward is that I believe in exactly what you're saying. I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't give a fuck. I
It's
don't
not
give a
about being afraid. It's the fact that, like, just like for me. Damn, John, you got me echoing. I got to mute you real quick because I hear the. Where is my mouth?
I
Fear no
don't give
man
a
but God. That's the moral of the story.
like somebody should have stepped in, and I would have without even thinking about it. Like I would have foolishly, and I've done it multiple times, I would have foolishly stepped in to try to take up for him. I don't even think about it.
But
Like
I
in my
can't
mind,
do that.
I don't even think about self-preservation. In my mind, it just seems like the right way to go. It's never
I have to think about that, John, because I have people to live for. Damn, you got
Me
me
too.
echoing. Hold
I'm
up.
not.
Hold up.
I'm not saying I don't. I don't want you to think I'm ready to die out here. I'm not. I would love to keep living, but
Hold up, John.
the
I'm just
biggest
muting
thing,
you because you got an echo going on. You got to turn off the echo cancellation.
I
my,
got you.
Just
my
like
biggest thing, man, is we just need to walk around with a little bit of a sense of some courage in your life. We can't be scared
but we
to
don't know what
help
these people are
people
going
that
through.
we
Like,
think
nigga,
is wrong.
like,
Or
nigga, if I die right now, I would die a failure because I before I die, I have to make sure my little brother's taken care of. I cannot leave this earth until I know he's taken care of when I'm gone. So if I was
see,
to
but I
die
think
right now, I would
I
fail.
think I think when I say I fear no man but God, part of that is because I know that one day everybody's gonna die. But the other
Yeah, we're
side of
all
that
gonna
is,
die.
hold on a minute, I can't think about that. You know why? Because it can paralyze you, man. The
But
fear of
I
death
have to.
or
I,
some
I
impending doom, it paralyzes you from making any choices.
but it's not a fear of death. It's a fact that I need to make sure that my brother is taken care of before I'm gone. It's not.
Well,
It's not that I fear
that's what
death.
God is
It's
for.
just that
God will make sure of that, dog. Like that's why I mean by fearing God.
again with
I'm
this
not
guy shit,
saying
I need to make sure that because I
what
done prayed many a nights and guess what? I'm still here in these mountains.
well, that's not what I'm saying, man. You got to understand. When I say God will take care of that, I mean you will be put in situations where God will make sure if you make the right
But
choice,
I'm making them
it will
situations.
work out. What did you say?
I'm making those situations for me.
And you think that you
Nobody
think that
whispers.
you
Nobody
think
whispers in my ear to do the show.
of
Nobody
course not.
told me
Of
to
course
go
not.
out and try to stand up shit, try to get
Of
into this
course not.
entertainment shit. That's from me. So I'm not gonna put
Of
that shit
course.
on nobody. But I can't put myself in a situation where it's self-preservation right now. And I still have people to live for. Well, I still have shit that I want
Look,
to accomplish.
look, I guess
can't do it.
the best way I can explain this, man, is you cannot think about those things all of the time. You cannot think about self-preservation as the only thing that you motivate your life with. There has to be an underlying thing that keeps you moving forward.
Yeah, my little brother. That's it.
Those are motivations, right? But those are not things like you cannot walk around scared to be courageous because you might die one day. Everybody's gonna die, man.
No, I'm cool with dying. I'm scared of dying and my little brother being asked out in this world.
Well, you know what? God will figure it out. Like that's what I'm saying. When I say
Or
God, I mean
Big
like
Bro- or
destiny. I also
Big
mean like
brother will figure this
destiny.
shit out,
Things,
man.
the things that are happening happen, and you have a choice to make. And we need to start making, as a society, more courageous choices. People need to have some courage to stand up for things that are going on that are wrong, man. Without courage, we have nothing. Understand that, like, it's deeper than just this one situation. It's every day people are lacking courage on a wide scale, man. Like, they just do not have a bone in their body that tells them that what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And we need to get back to that. Men need to get back to that. Women need to get back to that. And until we get a sense of that, these situations are going to keep happening. And again, I'm not just saying the bystanders. I'm talking about the cops too. All of them are accountable for this. They need to understand that what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and stand on that. Have some courage to stand on that. And I'm not just speaking like I'm holier than thou, man. I live this. Whether you understand it, believe it or not. Like, you know me, Jordan. I never am quiet when a situation is popping off right in front of me. We can hold court right here. I feel that way. I live that way. That's the best, in my opinion. That's the only way to live, because that's actually living. Everyone else is just preventing themselves from dying for years. Why would you prevent yourself from dying for years? That's not a life. I don't want to live preventing myself from dying. That's why I don't get all hyped up about this COVID shit. I'm not going to walk around my whole life just trying to prevent myself from dying. Fuck that. I'm not going to walk headfirst into a bullet, but I'm also going to live my life that we only get one of. And it's not like I'm not going to even think about the other side of that. It's no point. My God got me. I'm good. Pearly Gates, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
And fucking, I swear to God, every week we do this, I go to church with you, like for real. Like you are preaching gospel, dude. Every time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what people don't understand. It's not about God. It's not about Christianity. It's not about a religion. It's about living a way that is gonna produce a better outcome for everybody. And being courageous is one of those ways. And it doesn't always pay off. I could have caught an obstruction of justice charge. I could have got shot in the leg or the neck or the chest. But you know what? At the end of the day, when I go to sleep at night, the conversation I have by myself in my head, I didn't prevent myself from dying. I live my life today. That's what I tell myself every single day when I go to sleep and it's just me. That's what happened.
Yeah. Preach, man, preach for real. Like you're saying some gospel. Like that's the way I live my life too, man. And like I said, it's done me a detriment, but I just refuse to like not be who I am. I just say what I feel. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. I feel like that's the best way to like approach life, and I just do what I do. And there would have been no way in hell that I would have walked by that situation and I inserted myself.
And I may
not
have.
being a hero. Not being a hero. I'm not trying to be proud. I'm just saying I would have stupidly done John Boy, and I would have been like, "Hey, this isn't right. Hey, listen up, guys."
All right, it's almost midnight. Y'all want to wrap this up?
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to say one more thing. Can I say one more thing?
What's up?
So look, again, I may have just walked by. If this situation just popped off, I'm like, oh shit, let me get out of here before these cops try to press me. Right? So I'm not saying like I'm all knowing and understand exactly what's gonna happen, right? All I'm saying is if I walked up on the situation and there was a group of people standing around, I would have inserted myself in the situation because nobody else was. And the cops were clueless. So that's what I'm saying. When we approach situations, you can be the man. You can be the guy that does something great that helps people. We're able to do that. We created all like humans are able to change what's in front of them more than any other animal. We are better than everything else.
You are the best. We are humans, bro. We are better than everything else in the world. Like, you have the power to change what is happening in front of you. Please use it. Be courageous.
What
Dude,
happened?
The people around.
Okay.
believing in another person does not make you naive. It makes you courageous. Trusting in another person does not make you stupid or foolish. It makes you brave. And people need to keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to be perfect, but for you to step in and to have a big heart and to be kind and to spread that to other people will do so much more than hatefulness or aggression towards it. And inserting yourself does not necessarily mean that you're being narcissistic. It means that you are attempting to be a part of a situation that you feel you can change or shape in a way. So you are absolutely right. Everybody should get their fucking balls out. Show your balls to everybody. At
Yeah.
any point in time you
Let's
can.
be men or be women, man.
Pull
Be
them
grown up.
fucking nuts out and show them to everybody. Like, hey, I'm just showing you I got these nuts. If you need them, I'll put them in your mouth. If not, just look at them.
All
Tell me
right,
how pretty they look.
we're about
I
to close
shaved
this
them
up.
yesterday.
John Boy,
Sorry I got on this rant,
nah,
man.
you
My
good, you
apologies.
good. John Boy, any shout outs you want to give?
Nah, 140 characters. Y'all come see us, man. Church all goddamn day. I got JB up in the piece up here. Fucking hilarity. My boy preaching gospel. Y'all come see us every fucking week. 140 characters, man. Tears, fears, and all your beers. We got it here.
Joe, shout outs.
Man. I just want to tell everybody, man, I'm on my soapbox and shit. I'm sorry if you turned off, but
It'd be like
there
that,
is
man.
a
Don't
method. Hold
apologize.
on a minute. There is a method to what I'm saying. There's a method to the madness. If you live your life in a way that is courageous, man, good things happen. Take a chance, man. Don't just don't just live your life preventing yourself from dying, man. That's a bad way to live, man. And I hope everybody thinks that way, man, because that's how we get, that's how we get cool shit in America. Like, yeah, just the simplest way. That's how we get awesome things here. Stop living in a way that's just preventing, bad things. Don't live like that, man. Take a risk. I say this to you all the time, Jordan. Take a chance, bro. I'm the one that got you to do this podcast. You was like, no. Just take a chance. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? You know what I'm saying? Just take a chance, bro. Just take a
I
chance.
get called a fucking disrespectful idiot.
By someone that doesn't matter, bro. They're not
I don't care. That shit's funny to me. At least he listened. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
That's another view. Fuck it.
Thanks for the view, pussy. Anyways, another episode of 140 characters.
Oh, wait a minute. I got one more thing. I'm actually writing a book right now. Real shit.
Oh god.
Word?
Yeah, I'm writing a book for real.
About what? Birds?
No, it's about the shit I'm talking about. That's why I got these phrases right off the top of my head, because I've written them down, because I've been preaching, bro. I've been preaching real shit. Like,
this nigga is writing.
I'm writing a book.
That's
real
dope,
shit.
though.
Tony Robbins, bro. I'm writing a book teaching men how to be men, because I'm sick of watching all these dudes cut their dicks off and get surgery. That's the fuck I'm writing.
Wow, you could just tell them on the podcast, but we're writing books.
Might as well. Fuck it. I got a free platform to plug
it. I'm 2 weeks away from taking this stand-up set on the road.
Hey, you're supposed to invite me, fucker.
I've got the set together, and I'm about to go on the road with it. See what happens.
Give us a spicy one from the set.
All right. So say I see like a little interracial couple out there in the crowd.
What's the color of the carpet?
I'm be like, that's a nice little interracial couple. I can dig it. You know why I fuck white women?
We just can't.
Hey, I'm muting this nigga.
You fucking his punchline up.
I'm muting this nigga. So you know why I fuck white women? Because every time I do, I feel like a slave gets his wings. That's why I fuck white women. Okay. I like to think of heaven as one big black utopia based off all the fucked up shit that's happened to us here. And ain't nothing funnier to me than when white people are like, "Oh, Mama done died. She up there in heaven with Paw." Like, nah, Mama and Paw took a lunch break in the 50s to go watch a nigga get lynched. They in hell. And then I'm be like, I ain't gonna act like all white people ain't in heaven. You know, there's a few like, Alex Trebek, he might be up there.
He's Canadian. He don't count.
Tony Stark, he up there. He sacrificed himself for the world. Shit like that. So, something slight like that. I got to iron it out a little bit. But I got a joke about my mom having OnlyFans. I got a joke how like I got a black side and a nigga side. My nigga side be like, call in to work and play 2K with your homies. My black side be like, nigga, go to work, just leave. Like
Leave
halfway
early.
through. But like, yeah, leave early. Shit like that. That way you can say you came. Nigga shit like that. I got
All
other
right,
shit
that's
too. I
good.
just can't think of it. But
All right,
I got
well,
a solid set down. I just gotta, iron the kinks out.
all right. Well, I like where your head's at. Sounds funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit once I actually like just get out and do it.
Right on.
Cause I
Well,
can't
I
just
got
sit here
nothing
with
else,
no
man.
crowding.
You got
All
anything
right,
else?
nothing. It's 140 characters. Another episode 39, the Black Bart Simpson. Tune in next week, Friday, 9:30. Same time, same place, new faces, man. It's 140 characters. We're gonna get as many people on here as possible. If you want to be a part of the show, holla at me. You OnlyFans bitches. I'm gonna reach out to all y'all individually, since I guess y'all don't think y'all sex workers. We're gonna get y'all on the show.
Just
I
give
don't know how
$10.
y'all. Yeah, I'll give y'all bitches $10 to get on the show. Other than that, nothing. 140 characters and we fucking out. Thank you, John Boy. Thank you, LJ. Thank you, Morocco Joe. We'll see y'all next week. Fuckers. Peace. John,